career growth, maybe you do take that random stamina debuff that happens.
I wonder though, because I mean, the vast majority of these are like, well, I guess like the 2500 long, I guess, but like even then, I feel like all of these maps get cleared by 800 stam pretty consistently, which like you could probably get with stamina focused parents alone, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, everything depending on who you're running, you can also just use Rico for Nakayama 2500, and that gets you all your stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need any stamina cards or even Rico for anything other than Nakayama 2500 right now. You can just use power cards and get there, and maybe if you're really worried because time is not on your side, you do take stamina as a hedging of, "I'm gonna be more consistent." I can see that happening, so we might see a little bit of overstam just due to not wanting to get to your second inspiration, and then you're guaranteed have to go for that run if it's not your very first one.
Tokyo
Yeah.
1800 coming in here, continuing the trend of non-firm. The season's, of course, not showing much of a pattern. It's a lot harder to specifically draft those.
Oh, actually, oh wait, never mind.
Wait, we
I
finally
thought
have
we
a
were
f
saying.
we finally have a final quarter. We have a final quarter track. Yay!
Yeah,
Just thinking that we got a seasonal like rotation even. It's like everything's got two of everything except winter, I think. Oh wait,
Summer's
no,
the
it's
only
the
one
winter.
missing.
Yeah, summer. Yeah.
Which, I mean, it makes a bit of sense. You can get all the other ones fairly easily. Fall, of course, is like no brainer. It's fine motion. Winter, a little easy. All right, and there's one summer Nakayama 22. We're picking three Nakayamas for Uma Party. What in the world is this Nakayama love coming from?
Yeah, well, pointed out by Nitro as well, Tokyo 1800, importantly, a corner 4 map, final corner map. It is a departure from every other map in the pool and kind of asking for Uma Party to ban it, right? And Aruma Kinnan gone, that means every map in the pool except for Tokyo 1800 is now a true corner 3 map. So if Tokyo 1800 is taken off the board, both teams are handshaking to basically play extremely similar maps for the entire draft.
I mean,
Well,
I don't see that being like a super big possibility though. I think that Uma Party is as a team that is in the lead in the expected favorites. I guess you just want to be like, I think I can play your game, but better. So they're pretty incentivized to do it. But I wonder if Velocity benefit a lot from having that weird inconsistency to maybe steal a map. I'm not too sure.
yeah. You could also the thing too is there's two oh, they're gonna pick
Oh.
Chukyo 2200 to take away. So we're gonna have a final corner track as a treat. I'm interested. Let me take a look at the Chukyo track. See if I can maybe see why you would want to get rid of it. Other than getting greens, like the Chukyo green is annoying to get for Chukyo racetrack. Maybe it's just taking one. I actually don't know why you would take it there. Hmm, interesting.
Chukyo 2200 has a
Well, and
massive
then
downhill.
we also see Zoguri immediately banned. I think that was like frame one, which makes sense. There's three tracks for Zoguri to dominate on. So yeah, get rid of her immediately. Understandable.
I do expect normal Ogre Cap to also disappear quite swiftly. And an interesting pick that always gets brought up in draft conversations, Smart Falcon gone, is actually red Marzensky, normal Marzensky, as normal Ogre Cap is first picked.
Yeah. Yeah, normal Marzensky is absolutely an amazing option because her acceleration really good when it is tracks for it, and then of course like everybody and their mom has a Saiyan Sky parent, so that's a lot easier than trying to find your red Marzensky parents, which may or may not exist properly. We're taking summer. Okay, we want to guarantee that first place position.
Non-zero chance they just double Marzensky draft here, but Uma Party instead opt for the gold chip. That's really interesting. I think we saw backliner heavy strategies work last week, especially if the opponent did not build strong enough fronts. But Velocity is a strong team. I think that the fronts they will choose to build will be plenty strong.
I'm surprised at the Kita pick. We had Saiyan Sky. We have every track is a Saiyan Sky track, isn't it?
I think so. God, Alien Extremely feels like it's like good on like every single map, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, and there's nothing Victory Cheer gives you for acceleration.
Yeah, it feels like
I'm curious. Yeah, Blast
it's
Forward
also
is not a skill. Like,
yeah. This is also by the team that banned Arima Keenan, so interesting. I wonder if they just want to do it to have a contested front.
Aren't they using it for velocity? Like their team velocity. They're using Victory Cheer for velocity. Thoughts?
but they have Dober. That's acceleration.
Yeah. The Dober, of course, an incredibly scary pick in 5v5 because she is 5'6'7" on her Excel.
Yeah.
We have seen people be unlucky though, and unfortunately, get RNG'd on moving past and beyond.
Yeah, and it looks like Uma Party is gonna be front runner heaven. And they got Summer Marzensky, they got Chocoban. Question is, and that rounds out all the four most popular. So yeah, Saiyan Sky, Tamil Cross are the two in the top 10 who haven't been picked yet. I don't think anyone's gonna pick Tama. None of these maps really scream like you want her.
It's weird. Also, picking Saiyan Sky is awkward as well because you don't want to pick Saiyan Sky into Summer Marzensky Valentine Bourbon, right? She'll just get eaten alive if they're built to the same strength. But Tama does come out. You kind of predicted the future, and Medro Arden for that large amount of velocity, kind of Ogre Cap-esque.
Yeah, I mean, all of these are short tracks. So, except for the 2200s, that stamina drain she has is not going to matter very much. You're not going to really have to take into account. Maybe you take. She comes with Race Planner, right? You take the white version of that by default if you really are that terrified. Oh, we got digital. Okay. There's no dirt.
Uma Party's probably gonna ban Ogre Cap or Metro Dober. I'm not quite sure what they'll opt for here. But Ogre Cap is just so consistent.
Yeah. Like, of course, because if I'm thinking of where you want to fight, you're probably wanting your Chocoban to fight into Ogre if they live, but it really is because Dober theoretically has the higher roll because her acceleration is unique, but like you said, there's just the extreme consistency of Ogre Cap.
Yeah, it's scary. They have a lot of time to think. They're using it to think here because this Team Velocity draft, I'm a lot more worried about Team Velocity's draft than Uma Party's. Like, I think Uma Party's draft just looks strong at a surface level. Velocity's has strong Umas, but as a whole, I'm a little bit more confused.
Yeah, it's like because if we look at the ban situation, of course, with Uma Party, you're talking about there's two options: it's Dober or it's Ogre Cap.
Oh,
when I look at for banning against Uma Party, you probably want Goldship gone. You want Chocoban gone. You want Summer Marzensky gone, which is probably the right option. It might actually. Chocoban might have been the better take.
Yeah, I think V Bourbon is scarier than Summer Marzensky personally. But
yeah, in a world even without Saiyan Sky, I mean, Chocoban, like of course, you get taking the lead with Kita. Oh, there's Saiyan Sky.
Yeah, okay. So just picking solo front in the first rotation with Kita is interesting, right? Because if you somehow get Saiyan Sky in second rotation, then that pick can't be banned out, right? So you do have that front pair. You're still fighting against Valentine Bourbon, but that does leave Uma Party with a kind of like a third tier second front option, right? Like they have to pick another front that will not be one of those premium picks.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna fight against either Chocobon or Summer Marzensky for first as Saiyan Sky, you definitely want to fight Chocobon because you can have taking the lead, and that is a huge boon of being able to get first. And you can put her on one of the 2200s, so concentration isn't as necessary. You can get away with focus. The Brian pick, though, from Uma Party, that's a little nice. That's a little out of left field. The Tacky, okay.
So we usually see Tachyon picked a lot on some of the longer drafts, but in general, she's a pretty versatile pick, right? She might be the one Uma that's left behind though for Team Velocity. She does seem like the most out of place on these tracks.
Yeah, it's like, of course, Dominator is always nice, but you have Dober already,
And you also hit your
and
team,
I
so you
just
gotta
don't
be
see you
worried.
running.
Yeah.
I don't see you running Tachyon when you have Dober. Unless you have two late surger players, in which case, maybe.
I mean, the idea, like, if you do want to run Dominator, you'd have to just be like, hey, we're seeding the fronts to play a bunch of backliners, and which can work, but is not. It's already kind of like off to the wrong foot, I think, in draft in a lot of times where fronts are pretty heavily prioritized.
And even then, if you push up in the 5th and then get dominated by Tachyon in 6th, like that would be really bad if you
Yeah.
fire. It's a bit awkward. I want to talk about Narita Bryan though. That is a super versatile pick in draft specifically, right? She is just a reliable Uma who gets it done. I think she's like probably one of the most comfortable like tier 2 picks in draft.
Yeah, she runs a lot of things, especially in Mant, because you don't need to worry about like the mild medium proficiencies. You could actually just go for S's, and you could also just hit the vast majority of G1s. She has pretty damn good Mant runs, I think. Especially too, if you're like even a little bit worried about Stam, her 20% Stam growth means that you could just get it off of power cards or like the occasional click, I guess, if you want to even. But it's pretty hard to understand on Brian. So I think that she'd do a lot in a lot of different maps.
Oh,
Yeah, and because almost every single one of these tracks is corner 3, except for Tokyo 1800, we've got Velocity Nuke Brian on our hands.
And the final pick is Ballroom Saiyan Sky. I think it's pretty telling that Red Marzensky, normal Marzensky, didn't get picked at all. And it's kind of a trend from teams to shy away from innate Excel front pace in favor of a velocity front pace. And of course, late end Excel is fine because getting positioned there is a lot easier than fighting for the first few spots. But I think in the past few drafts, the innate velocity uniques have made it difficult for fronts to be in the right position to win if they're an Excel Uma. And to a certain extent, same with paces.
Although Red Marzensky doesn't have as big of a problem for her position requirements as someone like Saiyan Sky. So she has a little bit more leeway, but also I can see like Saiyan Sky's kit is just insane. Like, she is one of the front runners of all time. Like, legitimately, the only thing that stops her from being a tier 1 Uma is the fact that her unique doesn't excel on any of these tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I might say she's still tier 1. Like, with the prioritization of velocity, like you said, I think even then, eating the Saiyan Sky tax on inheriting Rod, not that big of a deal when, you just got everything. The only thing you need is solved by Mihono Bourbon Wit. Well, I guess you need groundwork, but you can afford to run Falcorb on most of these tracks. Actually, on all of these tracks, you can afford to run her in your support list.
All right, Brickbat, it's time to go off topic because we gotta wait until these players actually start.
Why'd you say me?
I felt that you wanted to talk.
I felt. I mean, that's fair enough. Okay, well, I'll talk on topic for a second. Brian is my Ushi, so like that's one thing, but I actually think this horse is like really fucking good in draft, and like, I mean, you mentioned it earlier, but tier two, but I think all the reasons that make Ogre really good, she has, but like to a lesser extent. Like she actually is like Walmart, or she's literally Ogre got banned Ogre, you know, because she has a lot of consistency. Her not having power growth sucks ass, but the fact that she has 20% stam means that she could make up in some of those longer distances where stamina actually matters. She could just go like power cards and go for like the 1200, 1200, 1200, which I think for a lot of these players, they can't hit like consistently, but like is in the realm of possibility to hit, even within one run. So I think that she's a lot of value. I don't think we're gonna see that value too much in this draft because it's skewed towards mile mediums rather than like medium longs. But I think that horse had really power, and I was also very impressed because for a while there was like one dude running Narita Bryan, I'm pretty sure, and like that dude won like 9 games in a row on the horse. Like that horse, if you don't think about it, and you just be like, oh, you know, we'll play maps where like stamina matters, but not think about it too hard. Like she'd actually show up with like fucked up stats and kill you. So anyways, talking about off topic, there was like a few things we talked about before we started stream. One of them was like Euro speedruns.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
I got an even more off topic topic
okay.
that I need to bring up. So,
Okay.
Dropletto is in winners finals of a Type Lumina bracket right now,
Holy shit.
and his UmaLeague match starts in like 14 minutes, and the teams are
Who is
like
Dropletto playing?
Powered Seal.
Gross. And Dropletto.
That's okay. This Dropletto guy, I've played him a ton. That's not even his most fucked up character. This guy plays Anchimito and Strive, bro. I'll tell you, bro.
Okay.
This guy was talking about. Oh, sorry. What's up?
Anji fine. The PCL needs to go.
No, bro, you've not played against Anchimito.
No, a PCL is a non-ethical top tier.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. I don't
Like,
play. I don't play Uni, so I don't know.
Look, I shared the locals with Blue Sky Guy during his peak of Strive. I know Anji. I know the terror that character can bring. PCL is gross. She's basically a season 1 Leo level unethical.
Huh. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Well, I can't say any of the metaphors that I want to say, but like you guys can imagine it.
She's not exactly coma, but
nah, she's evil and fucked up. That's the big one. The evil and fucked up shit.
So briefly on topic, Pick is a front player, but in this draft he is playing Medro Dober. Like not that he can't.
You should win it. Yes, this card, guys.
No,
fucking terrible.
I mean, I can see the argument for it because on your left, Slick Surge. Okay, you don't want to get RNG'd to death by.
I have some personal experience with this card.
Yeah.
Okay, so the story begins where I'm bored as fuck for CM. It's 2 medium CMs in a row. I know that ex Ogre is probably gonna spank my fucking ass and make me call her daddy at home and shit. And that's like not okay, you know? And I'm like, all right, that's, you know, it's accepted, bro. I won't be able to sit down next week. Like, that's just the life we live in. But what can I do to make the process like fun? Right? And that's what I think to myself. And I'm like, I love pace chasers. I really like that they don't randomly fucking explode in career and they're all like well-adjusted people, with the exception of X-Ogre, who's like evil, obviously, but that's okay, right? So I'm like, what stupid fucked up shit can I craft up? And I drop a little deck that Cat Bomb says is like the worst deck he's ever seen that is still reasonable. And it's because I personally, one of my like things that I do, I don't know, it's like a weird point of pride or whatever. But I don't spend money on support cards. Because I hate the fucking because I just want to say that I'm like free to play without actually being free to play, I guess. Because I've spent money to get horses because I want to get horses because I was so fucking bored with the horses I had originally. But I need to find it. But it was like the Welfare Special Week SSR with Kita, Daiwa Scarlet Power, Bijan Wit, and then like Tachyon Wit. because I was running fine motion. And so the whole thing with like Arden and Findmo and stuff like that. Oh, 4% loss. That sucks. But the thing with Findmo and Arden is that they have 15 and 20% wit growth respectively. So you could just like have a dog shit wit card and you could get one of the best universal excels in the game. So I was like, fuck it, I got this 0 LB Bijan wit card.
No.
In my and I'm gonna use this shit to borrow Diamond Power.
No.
And so I used it. And the Findmo I got is such a dog. She's S rank. She's S rank, right? Like in a world where people are pulling out UGs, right? I have an S rank Findmo. She's like a 30% win rate right now. Because I have neck and neck.
Wait, that's kind of crazy.
No. Actually, it's lower now because I got fucking dog walked in day 2. I'll say that. But
well, yeah,
I did
obviously.
have I did have a 30% win rate in day 1 on this S rank fine mode because with solo front, by the way, I had a solo front Daiwa on top of that. But let's not talk about that. You had nimble nav neck and neck, and then you could get like I don't know, like Triumph Pulse and shit. And then I also inherited Taiki Shuttle XL, not knowing that it didn't work on the map because I can't read maps. But basically, it was late surger gambling, but as a pace chaser, it was fucking awesome.
You know what you could do if you can't read maps, Rickbat?
Yeah.
You can go to UMA.guide and click on the latest champions meeting that tells you what excels actually work. Hashtag
yeah, but
ad.
they didn't tell you what that Taiki Shuttle XL is bad. So I was like, oh, it's probably just like fine then.
No man,
Like,
if it's not
there, tell you it was good.
If it's not there, it doesn't work.
Well, I didn't know that, so I picked it anyways. Because it was like I don't know. Taiki Shuttle's awesome. Anyways, this horse with one dead Excel skill had a 30% win rate on day 1, and it made me firmly believe that this Bijan Wit card is fucking awesome if you have a decent 15 or 20% wit growth, which I think it was being run on the Arden, so it is. And I think that the Nimble Nav can just like outright win you games. Like for example, an example was going like Corner Connoisseur in 5v5 specifically because races like with CMs you don't want to do it because you're trying to win like consistently over the course of multiple races, and then you're just gonna be like, "Fuck it, I hope my consistently continues."
Yeah, hitting
for
once
the final
matters a lot more in small sample size.
Exactly right. So things like Corner Connoisseur is like actually pretty damn good, and I think that Bijan Wit has that same role where like, fuck it, like what if you hit and you also did it with Bijan Wit, which is like not the hardest thing to do if you have wit growth. So you just like get away with that shit. That's my analysis of the card. This card has brought me so much fucking pain. I literally remember getting a rainbow on Bijan Wit, not actually understanding how bad this card was. And on the rainbow training, if you have level 1 wit, she still just gives you +9 because she doesn't actually affect how much wit you gain when you click on a rainbow. Which that one stuck with me. That was a bad moment. But Nimble Navigator is fucking awesome, and the card's events are also like really fucking good. By the way, it's
right,
sorry.
So Brickbat, like,
yes.
Why do we like need me and like Kobe? Like you could totally fill her like the entire career with story time. You're like talented.
I could. Yeah. I am. I know. Like, but I just have a lot of thoughts about like certain things. Hold on. I still need to find this fucking deck. It's so bad. It's so bad. Fucking Wolf made a meme about it where I was told to leave Trace in Academy, bro. It was fucked up. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna search the word reasonable.
We gotta change topic, Kobe. You got anything?
Yeah. So we know for, well, I actually don't know. You know, I might be too front runner pilled because we just saw the rainy conditions event for this Tachyon, and it's like, why wouldn't you take that? There's 2 rainy tracks. You're not running run on any of them. And I remembered, this is not a front runner. We don't need groundwork. Also, rest in peace, got second on Hopeless Stakes.
Speaking of front runners, they're actually not bringing Saiyan Sky. They're bringing everyone except Saiyan Sky.
And the other thing too is I think I spied on the Kita deck. They're taking Helios Power and not Falcorp, so relying upon groundwork inheritance.
It's kind of scary. They're not. That's scary. They're also bringing Rico on the Kita-san. So that's interesting too.
Yeah, 'cause you don't need it for 2200. Because my thought, right, is we take Falcor, we get 2 green potentials from her because we get wet conditions and Frontrunner Savvy. Like we have those 2 available. Both are incredibly good, and that fulfills all you need. You don't necessarily need your 3rd green. So, and I mean, I get Escape Artist is really, really good, and like, but you're not having to fight against Saiyan Sky herself.
So
You're-
Dropletto was up 2-0, but is now 2-2 in this winners final. He is not making it to
Dropletto,
his
please.
UmaLeague match. It's okay
That's
though.
fucked up, Dropletto.
I think it's okay at least.
Wait, let me go bring back. I got a rant about Kita of how much I just hate this Uma.
Yes! I love hearing
Oh.
opinions on this game.
Running her also probably for CM for 3200 meter Hanshin was probably not the best first impression of running this Uma. But dear God, do I hate having to run Shinko Windy and Fuku as my only speed cards. Even with speed bonus, it hurts. I can't wait till. I mean, I might need to reevaluate once Maruzensky speed comes around and we've actual good speed card for Kita. As someone who doesn't have Biko, like I was like 2 runs away at one point from just spending both my rainbow crystals to get Biko Pegasus up to MLB, so I could have a good speed card.
Dude, I mean, look at this deck I posted in the chat, bro. My speed card situation is crazy. It's fucked up, man. Dude,
Okay,
yeah, it sucks because
it-
Kita. Okay, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about my deck. I'm past the deck. I'm saying that everyone's only speed card, only good speed card, in this one specific scenario is not actually that good. But if you're like me that didn't spend money on support cards, you put your resources into ML beating Kita Black because you like borrowing other things. So now I'm like fuck because I'm sitting here with like a 2 LB Shinko Windy
Wait,
and like a 1 LB Vega Guts.
did you
and,
not MLB
anyway.
Fine Motion?
I am a big Fine yeah.
Wait, then why didn't you bring Fine Mo?
Because that deck was for Fine like the horse.
Oh, wait, that's awesome. That's like the Kita-san
Yeah.
problem all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's like a parallel. It's like a 2 kindred spirits where we run horses that have really good cards that I paid for.
And
so-
speaking of something that's unrelated to that parallel, it looks like Ballroom Sand is the one being dropped by Uma Party. So we have a picture of the entire lobby.
Yeah.
Wow,
Okay,
they
that
both
makes
hate
sense.
they both hate Sand Sky.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Do they know what the other is dropping?
No.
No. Okay.
But it's safe to
Ah.
assume that Valentine Bourbon is always going to be kept because she is
Yeah.
so strong. And then on the other side, they can't drop both fronts, so it's a safe assumption by Uma Party that they can drop one front. And I guess it's a safe. Well, it's safe assumption because both teams have 2 fronts, right? So they can each drop one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this actually ends up being good for Kita. Well, I guess her XLs like don't actually matter on these maps, right? But theoretically, if they were, it would be a big win for Kita because she wants to be in that second place to actually pop off. So having only one
Yeah.
other front to worry about is nice.
Yeah, and I mean, my personal gripe of thinking, you're almost guaranteed to go against Valentine's Bourbon unless Uma Party is just spinning the wheel of which Uma they're taking away and Bourbon gets hit. Like you're not going to get first in the mid game. Not against Chocobon's Unique and her innately escape artist. Like you said, she works at second place. Like, yeah, you don't get Rod, but you get victory cheer at second place. That's fine. That's your your velocity skill. I think it would be better just guarantee yourself groundwork. The Chocobon's gonna have it. She has literally 0 issue too, because yeah, every single track is a wet condition. She comes stock with wet condition essentially.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
You're going against near guaranteed groundwork on the other side of the map, and we're leaving it up to chance to get groundwork. And that makes me fearful for Velocities winning with Kita. Granted, you have incredibly strong backliners, but you want to make everybody have their best chance at winning.
Okay, so update on the Dropletto situation. Horse Girls Dropletto has lost in a reverse sweep in
No,
his
man.
Type
wait,
Lumina
actually-
bracket match.
Wait, he plays PCL, so yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you have been taught to hate that character, bro.
What
Yeah.
character did the opponent play against Dropletto?
Kohaku.
Based. Did you catch which Kohaku player it is?
No, it's like an intermediate bracket. It was Illish
Okay.
from CT. Drops also from CT. It's funny how their local is named Hog, like Hall of Gaming, and then his team in UmaLeague is named Hogs, Horse Girls.
Oh, sorry, bro. You weren't running their pace. Try again, little bro. Hope you enjoyed that. That alarm.
We're running her late.
Yeah,
and
that's
a lobby of
right.
10 paces.
Am I? Yeah, get through that.
Oh, look at the name tag,
Bro
bro.
looks up Artemis Stakes. Huh, there's 10 pace chasers here. Let me click the late surger button. What?
Hashtag never stop pacing, bro. Never stop. I love this. I love this position. I like it. I like how I could go through my day and not want to fucking be sad because I can't say other things on stream. But I love it. I love how Pacers will win the race, and you don't have to glue as many runs. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
You know, I have one of my friends who essentially, when he takes Saiyan Sky for Harris for fronts, he just buys the skill immediately as the Saiyan Sky tax and then just doesn't worry about winning any more races. Because if you have Saiyan Sky's unique, you essentially just win them all anyway.
Oh yeah.
Untrue. You just fucking lose. You just lose.
Well,
you still lose.
It depends. It depends.
Anything's possible, bro. If you don't have Fugu speed, bro, anything.
No, it's mainly on the maps where you don't have like another front with you, right? Or on the maps
Yeah.
where like the layout is super weird and messes you up, especially like that one junior year race. But
Yeah.
even with
Niigata?
yeah. Niigata Junior Stakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even run that as a front runner unless there's 3 others. Seeking the
How'd you
Pearl has just
tell?
caused that much trauma for me.
Wait, how can you tell how many other frontrunners are going to be before entering?
It tells you.
Race? What?
Yeah,
What?
when you first load up the race and it's on that start screen where you choose whether or not to view the race or skip it, it shows you every style and how many of each UMA of the NPCs are at what style.
Oh no, but you've already committed to the race at that point.
No,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
you committed to the race, but
Okay.
you aren't
but
committed to the style yet.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
clocking. Oh.
No, you used to use
Yeah.
go pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait, then you just like fucking lose anyways because you're pace E in your early game with no power, so you just die.
Brickbat, biggest misconception. Who cares about style aptitude in career? Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Also, you're a pace
I don't know,
chaser.
bro. My fucking E style bourbon pace chasing makes me want to.
Yes, my E wit with the or E style with my only skill being my unique.
Wait,
Oh no.
no, doesn't it affect your Excel at that low at E? Am I stupid?
Wit doesn't affect acceleration.
Whoa. Wait, what? I thought it was affected your power stat.
No, style aptitude's only wit.
Style aptitude doesn't affect skill activation chance.
Yeah.
Well, you don't care about
style
skill activation chance.
Style is wit, turf or not turf. The surface is power, and the distance is speed.
Yeah, huh.
Does Niigata even have a downhill for it to really matter that much? I forget what distance Niigata stakes is.
Also, Brickbat doesn't actually affect directly your speed. It affects like wit checks during the race mechanic, right? But it doesn't kill you in career.
What is the distance for the Niigata stakes? Someone help me out in chat. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's 1600. There is one downhill. It's on corner 3. Oh, the first corner of the race. Yeah. No, it doesn't matter your wit all that much.
Huh.
From it being affected by your style aptitude.
Like
Like if you have a bunch of paces, Chocomon's unique's gonna proc anyway, and if you do that as a pace chaser, you're gonna be fine. You got like a 600-meter straight at the end of the race. You need the power and the speed. your speed coefficient not to be shot by being a front runner.
I never knew this. I never knew this about the game.
You know, Brickbat, you're like in a Discord that was made originally to like make a resource that people could just like click on to know this about the game.
Yeah.
Actually, the last straight is 650 meters on Niigata Junior Stakes. Bro, you're not winning that as a front runner. Unless there's
Yeah.
a lot of other fronts there to block Seeking the Pearl for you.
Seeking the Pearl will
Oh.
just run you down.
I don't read really, so it's not really. I'm not really the target demographic.
That's true.
You know.
We need to break the curse of Ian Gacha players can't read.
What? I'm not...
Well, I mean, I got ears for a reason, and I gotta use them before I'm old and decrepit and they lose their value. You know, my literacy ain't going anywhere. I got other things to read, like I don't know, like War and Peace or something. That's a long one.
I'm interested at this Digiton player for picking the top option.
This is Koyu, who after a race.
Yeah, because it wasn't going to be the difference maker between one energy or no energy.
I just pick. What do I pick? I pick bottom, don't I?
Yeah, I always pick bottom unless I am fine with getting second or third.
Well, like if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, right? So it's whatever. But we're on to another draft. That's right. We cut away from career to head back to the draft again, and we're looking at Super Lucky Sleepers versus Horse Girls.
Does the acronym spelling of Horse Girls mean anything?
Yeah.
Or is it just there for style?
I forgot what it is. I
Bro,
forgot what it is.
you gotta go. Oh,
Yeah, do you know it?
Give me a sec. Let me check West.
Yeah. That's what I fucking thought, bro. Yeah, I mean, fucking, I don't know what Horse Girls means, bro.
Okay, highly organized racing strategists equipped for G1's innovation, ranked, and league success.
I applaud them for having an actual acronym that somewhat makes sense.
It's inspired by the Sad Boys, who are an Omega
which is
Strikers team.
Student athletes demonstrating brilliance and inspirational success or something.
I don't know.
Can't remember
Something
that.
similar.
Yeah, but it was based off of that, which is because they're like the best team in Omega Strikers in history.
Well,
yeah, but also let's be clear, we call this team Hogs. They're the Hogs, bro.
We're continuing our wet conditions propaganda going. Are we gonna finally see a firm? Are we finally gonna see a firm sunny for once? Bro, Cygame's giving us another slop of firm sunny conditions. UmaDrafters crave the wet conditions.
Also, keep in mind, Super Lucky Sleepers 2-0, Horse Girls 0-2. But don't let that fool you. Hogs has looked good. Like they played against.
Have they fought Uma Party?
They looked really good in their match against specifically. Let me see.
The one of two matches. Don't think about the other one, but they're like really good at that other one.
Give me a second. Versus Lovestruck. They looked really good versus Lovestruck. And Lovestruck is 2-1 right now.
We're picking Hakodate 1000 meters. We're picking Sprint and Drafter. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's be clear. This Dropletto guy, I didn't know about this P-Seal, but I knew about the Andre stuff. Like, he's got evil in him, but like he's like yin and yang, you know?
And he got the 1000.
Yeah, he'll pick shit,
That was a hover. Will Super Lucky Sleepers do
There's
it?
no way. There's no way we pick Niigata. What's the tiebreaker for this, by the way?
Chico 1400.
Okay.
Super Lucky Sleepers currently 2-0. One of the other undefeated teams in the league, and they have looked quite good actually.
Oh gosh, I'm just looking at Hakodate 1000. Why would you willingly pick a race that starts with a 555 meter uphill?
I know. It's because Dropletto was like, all right, guys, like, what fucked up shit are we picking today? And then all the other ones went, sir, yes, sir. Today we're picking Hakodate 1000 because it has a fucked up 600-meter uphill. And Droplet was like, all right, that's right. That's what I'm slamming. That's like, that more or less is a summation of what that team comms. And I think that's exactly what happened.
Then
That's
we get a heavy rainy mile at 1600. That's a little rough. You get minus speed, minus power on a mile. Oof. Okay, you're not playing front runners there. Or at least you don't want to play front runners there. They're not winning.
Let's be clear: the Horse Girls are also not a team equipped to play front runners. There's one member of their team, Bosher, also known as Flood by Boris, who is equipped to play front runners, but is more known for playing, I think, Nice Nature Oshi and King Halo back in the day, placed super highly in a Kara Clash. Dropletto does not have Bourbon Wit.
Oh,
guys, wait, bigger update on Dropletto. I'm friended with him on Steam. He has just booted up Melty Blood.
Well, yeah, loser semis is going right now. Like he's got to play loser's final soon.
God, Hakodate 2000. Okay, a nice little medium. Corner 3 slop is continuing. Actually, I didn't check if Nakayama 1600 is corner 3 slop. I assume it is. It's Nakayama.
Corner 4.
Oh! What the heck is this track layout?
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's extremely weird. It is more than extremely weird. If you are picking any straight velocity skills, it will not be mid game at all.
So that very long stretch that looks like a straight is not a straight.
Yeah.
Is Rico the best card now because you get Russian Gale for this map?
Thoughts, bro?
Wait, am I stupid?
So this is where the straight starts, okay?
Yeah. Oh.
This is where the final leg starts.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. My bad. See, I can't read. It's okay.
It's okay. It was an educational question.
Yeah. Wait. Heartwarming. Dumbest guy you know, like makes his first step or whatever.
I can forgive you for like we say, yeah, their straights are gonna activate at the end, and it's like you think, oh yeah, okay, Rushing Gale, and then remember, no, it's still a corner spurt. It's just you can velocity nuke, except it's on an uphill. So have fun with that.
Horse Girls update: HOGS Dropletto is currently playing the losers final.
All right. Do you know the Twitch that I can go and
it's
find Dropletto?
I'll link it.
Hall of Gaming, isn't it? No,
it's not Hall of Gaming this time. It's in Tourney Backstage.
Oh, really? Oh, right, because they have their like regional this week.
All right, I gotta go harass nicely Dropletto. Oh, it's like the Kohaku players and losers.
No, this is a different Kohaku player. There's 2 of them.
They have 2 Kohaku, bro.
I think they have 3. I think they have 3 in top
league.
Yeah, I know. I played briefly Kohaku in Actors Again, so I get it. But we're still waiting on the Horse Girls pick. Is Dropletto the captain? Okay, no, I'm assuming. Wait, did Dropletto lose a round? Lock in Tokyo 1800? Wait, this is insane tech. Wait, if Super Lucky Sleepers lock in a pick as soon as possible, and this round goes long, they can like ice out Dropletto from being able to lock in a map.
I mean, Dropletto just got a hit, so you've got your opponent in the corner as P-Seal. You should be killing in the next 2 interactions.
Nope. Wait, it's looking kind of good for Drop.
Never mind. Dropletto just doesn't have bombos. Oh, moon reversal and shield. Nothing. No shield. C follow up. Okay.
Wait, where'd you drop this spawn?
It's in Backstage.
We got crossed over.
Oh,
we got the 1000.
Oh, we are so unbelievably back. Super Lucky Sleepers with the Soulful Draft. It'll probably be banned it'll probably be banned immediately in the ban phase, but we can believe.
Now the question is, do you rushing Gale for the 66% chance that it does something
Ooh, that's a good question.
on You Got
I mean,
That 1000?
Oh wait, but like none of these maps you want to actually run Rico for because
Yeah,
you don't need stamina.
but she gives guts.
Yeah, she does. You know what also gives guts? Fucking guts cards.
Yeah, but the guts cards don't give you rushing Gale, and they aren't the hottest NPC around. So there's
That's
that.
fair, actually. I mean, low key though, Find Mode gives you straightaway XL.
Oh,
so-
wait, Kobe, did you do the Uma grid thing?
No.
Oh, you should do it.
Link it to me.
Where is it? Grids.fun Umamusume. Is this it?
I'm doing MTG Sudoku with my friends every day now.
What? Magic the Gathering Sudoku?
Yeah, it's not like true Sudoku, but it's like the where you try and pick the selection that is the least commonly picked when you're given a set of conditions.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
They also have a 3D
it's not-
mode.
There's no way it's called Sudoku, right? Because Sudoku
No.
is the fucking.
I
Wait,
put
it's
it, I put
like-
it in backstage. Here's
They're all
quick
like
thing.
X Doku things.
It's not like a puzzle. It's like a personality thing.
Okay.
All right, Oshi, you can probably guess who I'm putting there.
Yep. Actually, can Brickbat guess? Is he a real one?
What isn't it?
Who's my Oshi Brickbat?
Is it the one that's your profile picture?
What's her name?
Is it Vernixia?
Close-ish.
So is it? It's one of the. Isn't it one of the sister
yeah,
trios?
Yes,
whatever?
she is one of the
it's
V sisters.
Yes, it's the one that's not Biblos that starts with a V.
Yeah, is it Vernicia?
I believe you. I believe in you. You got this.
You got this.
I know it has an X somewhere. Vernicia?
Closer, but not quite.
Vernicia?
It's Versina.
Versina.
Or if you want to take the Japanese pronunciation, Vershina.
Well,
Oh,
I knew it.
man, you got
And
us 1000. We're not soulful, but
Yeah, I was messed
understandable.
Nah, low key not understandable. You picked the 1000 sprint.
Yo,
Like just
what is
sprint
this?
it out.
Who decided the image for Blackie Ale? They did her dirty with that. Surely there's a better pick.
There's definitely an assortment of images in there. Some of them are just manga screenshots.
Is it bad form to put the same Uma multiple times?
I would attempt to not put the same multiple times because
Okay.
it like makes it more interesting.
Ooh, multiple. Sorry, I had to fix that.
No, they don't have the alternates. Man, I was gonna put Wedding Air Groove on one of these, but no.
Oh, they do. It's like in a sub tab.
It's in a sub tab. How do I get to the sub tab?
Holy shit. Yo, maybe PCL. Yeah, PCL's fucked up, bro. What the hell? I think she has like a. That overhead was like really fucking fast. It was so fast that the person doing the overhead didn't hit confirm and then just fucking did another overhead and it worked.
Oh, let me see. I have to pick someone who has an alternate first.
All right, but taking a look at the
Transcend.
draft, though, it looks like Super Lucky Sleepers did not do sufficient research into the horse girls, as Hogs do not have a front player scary enough to justify banning Summer Marzensky against.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe one of them has it. I don't know. Who's Horse Girls feeding? Because that's a
It's
team that, like,
Dropletto, fled by Boris, Yunaka, Alpha Me, and Casino God, also known as Lola Mao XDDD.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
Alamy has, from what I understand, I've talked with Dropletto. He's been like, this Alamy guy is like low-key been able to play anything, so maybe
Okay.
he can play anything. Yeah.
And over on the Super Lucky Sleepers, they are fielding Ryder, Aries, Constellations, Marma, and Tian.
No. Interesting. I wonder if that means that because I know obviously Constellations is a big ex-ogre proponent.
Are they gonna first
So-
pick it here? Is it?
Is it even good here? Is it? I mean, it's probably good.
Well,
in some of these
it's
maps.
gonna get
Like,
banned
statistically.
instantly. Let's be clear. Like,
That is also true.
oh, but the horse girls could pick it here and not have to spend a ban against Constellations, because you know Const wants that Christmas. Day. Oh, and Dropletto is between games. Oh, Dropletto has just completed a 3-0 in losers finals and is advancing back up to grand finals, which means he has time between the menuing to lock in some Uma picks when the team decides.
Wait, oh my god, he's the one leading draft.
He is, right?
Gosh.
Wait, let me
my
see.
god.
Wait,
Why
no,
do
he's
they
he's
do
not. He's
that?
not. He's not. Bosher is. Okay, so we were lying all along. But Bosher, Flood by Boris is drafting, which means that the whole Dropletto narrative was fake.
I mean, he's probably still like getting yelled at. Or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
By Tiara and Crown Uma, are we taking that to mean triple ones that have tiaras and ones that have crowns, or are we talking they need to be triples?
Not triples. It's like open to interpretation. I think people have put like Umas that just ran in the tiaras and ran in the crowns.
Wait, so you're allowed to just like put any horse in any category?
Well, as long as they fit
I mean,
the category.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
It
but like,
allows you to drop anybody in any category because that would be hell on earth to try and program. They can fit in these amount of selections,
Oh, wait,
but
actually,
it's like bad form.
the quotes channel is getting used because if you look at the quotes channel, the first message in there is Dropletto saying rewatching the draft VOD and Cass is talking about maybe Hogs don't have a Taiki shuttle so they can't pick her. No, I just forgot. Whoopsies. It looks like he is compensating for that by first picking Taiki shuttle.
Interesting. Do we
I mean-
have? Are these any of these tracks a Taiki shuttle track?
I mean, can't Tokyo? I mean,
Oh, wait,
Tokyo
there's Han-
1800 is
wait.
just an everyone map, isn't it?
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Also, I mean, it is a horse that can run at literally every distance that was picked, and having a horse that runs sprint is enough sometimes to get podium because sometimes people just pick horses that can't run sprint.
True.
I need to look up some of these Uma's aptitudes again.
I mean, it also kind of makes sense, right? She's a pace, which means that at least podiuming is not like a super hard thing. So picking Taiki just to snipe thirds is like not a terrible option here.
Where do I get to put Transcend? Huh. I can't put her at dirt because Espo is already there.
Oh, but Red Mars.
I can't put her at deserves more love from Psy Games because she got she's scenario linked.
Horse Girls. A massive departure from the previous draft. They're just picking in 8XLs. They don't care. They're like, okay, we'll get into position somehow. And Brickbat, how do you feel about this one?
Yo, fuck it. I mean, if you don't have the cards, I mean, just like pick the thing you need cards for. So if you got your XLs covered for you, you just like pick whatever the fuck and hope it works. So, W and XL Umas, they are. I mean, that's why Ogre is a nightmare because she's just like pick any card she wants and just make it win. That's why you always see the fucked up UG4s from Christmas Ogre. Speaking of which,
Yep.
seems like the-
Speaking of which, again,
Oh,
the double,
wait,
the double.
that's
Ogre.
wait. The Horse Girls made a big mistake. They can only ban one of those.
Yeah, and you know what? And they give up regular ass Ogre, which is like Dropletto's like that's his competitive pick. He loves that horse in 5v5.
Yeah.
So this is big. This is a big blunder from the side of Horse Girls.
And
honestly, I think overall you ban regular Ogre
yeah, on these maps, I agree.
because you have there's only the 2000s and it's not the greatest for Zogre. But I mean, regular Ogre is just going to terrorize all of them.
Fuck yeah, the tournament stream is talking about Uma now.
Wait, are they like talking about it on like the break screen?
No, they're talking about it in chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Drop has done a lot today. He's played the Omega Strikers League match. He's been in a
Oh my god, you're
Type
right.
Lumina bracket, and now he's in an UmaLeague match while being in the Type Lumina bracket.
He's literally streaming it to his
Oh.
teammates right now.
I'm sad. My two favorite NPCs, I can't pick.
No, you can. There's
for
like a
favorite
there's like a
NPC.
sub tab. You gotta.
How do I get to the sub tab?
Oh, let me look. I heard that it exists, but apparently it doesn't.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, there's Umamusume alternate. There we go. Human NPCs and miscellaneous characters. All right, I can in fact pick Rico. Let's go.
Oh, that's Karen-chan. That's Karen, which is kind of crazy because her Japanese name is just Karen. Karen. That makes it like one of the most like diverging pronunciations between English and Japanese names, right? Because basically no one in English Uma calls Karen Karen at all.
Yeah.
But she will be locking down the sprints quite well. Meanwhile, on the other end, of course, I am extremely worried since one of Griffith's Ogre or normal Ogre will be let through no matter what.
Current is A sprint, B mild, G medium long. Is that her aptitudes? Like Current's
Or
like super boned advanced, right? Because
yeah,
she's
Karen
G.
is only sprint mile. I think you can get her to run mediums, but
But
yeah, long
Is
is
she? Is
definitely
she?
G.
Well, the difference is she medium E or medium F? Because medium
Oh
E
no,
is
she's
like
medium G. Never mind. Yeah, she's medium. She's mild D, by the way.
oh, she
Oh,
she is
fuck.
not doing both of those at all. Uh-oh.
Jesus. Fucking horse shot. I mean, I knew Curran was shot dead in map, but like, good fucking lord. Oh my.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Medium
Yeah.
and long out of the picture.
Are they allowed to just
fuck.
run no, do you want to run a Unity?
Dude,
Do you want to have your entire stats line suffer?
historically, Unity has only been used as a backup pick when someone's run is going so bad and they don't have enough time to do another career.
Or you're running wait, oh no.
No, people don't even run away Suzuka anymore. That's how
Yeah,
disadvantageous it is.
Yeah, you're so right.
It's crazy because in the past era of UmaDraft, Runaway Suzuka was like the fifth horsewoman, you know? Like she was Thanos. Now she has vanished.
I realize I am putting increasingly more and more sprint Umas on other options, and I'm gonna have to figure out who I put as my favorite sprint.
Oh, that's crazy because I had trouble picking my favorite sprint. I did not like too many. Oh, Wedding Air Groove. Super Lucky Sleepers taking away the pick that Dropletto has always like
Based.
So if not normal Ogre cap, it's Wedding Air Groove. Like that Uma is so consistent. In fact, I'm surprised. I think the only reason she doesn't have a presence as high as other Umas is because not everyone has Wedding Air Groove. Like almost everyone has Ogre cap, but not everyone has Wedding Air Groove. If she was more present in people's accounts, I think she would be up there.
Yeah. I am of the mindset I am a frontrunner player, except when it comes to miles, and then I am a Wedding Air Groove player with frontrunner support. Because I love Air Groove so dang much. She is my number 3 Oshi. Oh no, she actually it goes in between. Actually, I'm gonna put her number 2 and tie with Bourbon. Uh, I love Air Groove so much, bro. It's I can't comprehend how much I actually love this Uma. So for about things of why Wedding Air Groove is so good, I'll explain for the people. Big Sisterly is an incredibly good skill. It is Mile Maven, but part 2, basically. Her unique is like Turbo Overtake. And if you proc her with Groundwork, you could very well, on miles, chain your gold velocity skills long enough to get around a position keep, and then you are now in first place as a pace chaser, and then you can proc Rod. I was able to do that actually on Ari McKinnon for some testing purposes, where I built her as an overtake for a long, and it works even better on miles because she gets access to Big Sisterly. She also has Pace Chaser Savvy by default, so it makes getting groundwork on her a little less painful. And she comes with Pace Tracer straights.
Let's see.
I think she only gets straights.
No, she gets
I don't
corners.
remember.
She gets corners.
So yeah, she gets the better of the two.
Yep.
There's also Corner Connoisseur, so specifically for draft, it's good.
I mean, Wedding Air Groove might be the Uma that is like the most difference between normal Uma players and UmaDraft players in terms of perception, right? Because like the average
Yeah.
Uma player does not rate Wedding Air Groove at all. The average draft player is like, yeah, that's one of the goats. She's got everything.
Oh, holy shit, Suzuka pick. Jesus, holy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit
What?
I'm interested. That might actually be a runaway Tekken, to try and kill Sand Sky.
That makes sense. I think notably Horse Girls are like a team that are okay with just saying fuck it. I'm like one of our players is just gonna bite the fucking bullet and score 0 points just to like eliminate another player on the enemy team. Like I think they're super down to always like trade 1-for-1s for like to fuck up someone else's position. I think they're a team that really likes doing that.
They're a pretty selfless team. They're in it
Yeah.
to try and win, and they don't really care about how.
Yeah, low key, they got the esports mentality. Like they got the esports team game mentality. Like a lot of these players are like their first time in esports. None of these fucking players, it's not their first time being top of an esport. So
Yeah,
yeah.
drop Leto's.
that
Actually,
guy fucking
that guy's won like major LAN events in Omega Striker. So
yeah, and he's he might win a major online event right now. Like why he's fucking doing it? Let's check in.
not a major one, but
well,
he's not
yeah.
doing too well actually.
He's getting kind of railed. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little off topic. For Rigatona, is it fine to consider her for her actual real life inspiration for categories, or
Oh,
do
are
we
you gonna
know
put
what
her?
she's
Are we
run?
gonna put her in like a type of Uma category?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm down. It's up to you.
No accident. Close the tab.
It saves.
Cool. Thank you, cookies.
Unlike the Uma sorter, which unfortunately does not do that. And some people found out the hard way when they tried to do it as a group, and then the person coordinating it closed the tab, and it was over.
So she won pre. Okay, so Rigantona at least canonically won the Prix de l'Arc. So there's that at the very least. Dang, that's not any of the categories. Damn it.
Nishino Flower also coming in for Hogs. And if the two bands were Taiki Shuttle and Smart Falcon. Quite understandable too, right? Smart Falcon is a super hard front to contest, especially when it comes to Umamusume, the game where fronts are favored, and Smart Falcon will just out mid game your front and win. We saw
Or
that.
even worse, your front doesn't proc her unique until later in the race, and then it becomes just godlike. You're not actually going to overtake her.
Yeah, it is quite a difficult Uma to deal with. We also saw that, right? In trainer training, Badok and Dr. Spectre, who are both on the same team, brought their Smart Falcons and dominated their categories. It was Smart Falcon. But anyway, final picks are gonna get locked in here for Super Lucky Sleepers. Wait, Dropletto's winning. He's up 2-0. And around.
Wait, what?
Okay.
No, he's not. Wasn't he getting dog walked when we were watching him like a second ago? He's getting dog walked right now. Oh no, he's not. Oh, that guy's dead.
Bro, why must I like all the sprint Umas in other categories? Why did I do this to myself?
You can always move them around.
Oh, speaking of sprint Umas, Nishino Flower, another horse that could. Oh, Taiki Kato got vetoed. And Nishino Flower is just another horse that is, I think, quite literally the same affinities as Taiki Shuttle for distance. Obviously doesn't have that dirt affinity, but like this is an all turf draft, so it doesn't matter. So that makes sense if you just want to play a pacer and get something consistent. Also, fucking 15% speed, 15% power, nuclear growths from Nishino Flower. Like that might be the best in the game. I think
it is quite good.
Like like maybe I heard people talking about like 10 speed, 15 power, but I'm of the argument that 15 is like
you mean
just
20?
Better. No, 10 speed, 20 power.
Yeah.
But I think 15. I personally, for me, as like the uber casual I am, I like 20 speed, 10 power because that means I could get away with running one speed card consistently.
Yeah, that's the stabilization growth.
Yeah. So I quite like those because it means I glue less runs. Like, yeah, your high rolls are lower, but like I'd rather just like fucking get a decent horse and just go with it and move on with my fucking life. And I think that means that it's probably better for 5v5. So
Speaking of
15-15 is fucking awesome. Sorry. Yeah. That's I just think their ghosts are awesome. Go Nishino Flower. Woohoo.
Okay. Crisis averted. I forgot Mejiro Ramono is a sprinter. I forgot she just has like almost every aptitude is good.
she is funny. Her unique just like instantly procking out of the gate is very funny. In terms of cutscenes.
Good old sprint B, mile A, medium A, long E. So yeah, you can run her basically everything with just a couple.
Oh, but double
long
Fuji
sprints.
Kiseki pickup from Super Lucky Sleepers.
What
They
the
are a
fuck?
team from Raycord, and if you know anything about Ray, the Umamusume content creator, she is a huge fan of Fuji Kiseki, and also Fuji is pretty good in draft, right? She kind of can just do it. Her aptitudes are pretty chill. She can sprint, she can mile, she can medium,
Yeah,
she
babe.
can front, she can pace. Yeah, she can kind of do whatever.
Yeah, and I don't know off the top of my head, but aren't some of these miles like the exact miles you want her on for her ball outfit?
Also, keep in mind, Fuji Kiseki base has Big Sisterly. So same thing we talked about with Wedding Air Groove there as well.
I just realized I'm putting Mejiro Ramono in best sprint Uma, but she also would fit as my placement for prettiest design in her wedding outfit. God,
You know, but
because I have Gold City in favorite anime representation.
You know, Brickbat.
Uh,
Do you see the Horse Girls draft?
Yeah.
Do you see the bottom right? Do you think that Uma is actually going to get played?
what? McQueen?
Okay, so the lore of this is Vaughn, who is probably at this point at least the cultural goat of all time. He's a very charismatic player, and he's also really fucking good at the game. Probably like up there, like everyone. He's if he's not your number one, he's your number two.
Of Omega Strikers, for context.
Of Omega Strikers, yeah, of Omega Strikers, and he knows nothing about Uma. But like once we started up our the Uma scene here, and me and Sai were really involved with that, he started just spamming like the Mejiro McQueen ult animation like on cooldown as just like his reaction gif. And he just goes like, "I love Mejiro McQueen." And that's like the only sentence he'll say during like the entire Uma stream. So that was the inspiration. Since Vaughn is the captain of Sad Boys, who's the name inspiration for Horse Girls, they just decided to follow it. So now, so it's very likely a meme pick. McQueen is fucking useless on sprint and mile, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does not have very much going for her, so I think they just picked her for the fucking meme because they got the rest of the comp and they just want to roll that comp, which is a little crazy, a little off character. Well, very not a little, a lot of off character for this team.
This is not the team composition that I expect from the Horse Girls. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Except
This is fucking
Dober.
weird.
I would expect Dober from them.
Actually, I'd expect Nishino. Low-key, I'd expect Nishino too. Like, hashtag never stop pacing. Like, they
Never
do
stop
that shit.
front running.
Yeah, but that just sounds weird, bro. Never stop fronting, bro. Like, that just sounds like
Never stop running.
No, it's front running. Say the full thing.
No, because we never say never stop. We don't say never stop pace chasing. We say never stop pacing. So, yeah, if you say never stop fronting, it just sounds like you're like, that just sounds dirty, doesn't it? It sounds fucked up. Like,
Wait,
No.
the Dropletto is currently on a 4-game win streak and is 1-0 up in Grand Finals reset.
holy shit. Wait.
It is definitely going to eat into his career time because the agreed upon start time is in 2 minutes.
Yo, wait, what if Dropletto's piloting Nishino Flower because that horse is just consistent with growth, so he doesn't need the extra time. He just hits the fucking
Does he
horse.
have
and it
Nishino
goes.
Flower?
He might. I don't know. I pulled that horse. I'm a committed pacer. I'm a dedicated pacer. I got my Taiki. I got my Nishino.
I did like some ticket pulls on the Nishino Flower banner, but I got Admire Vega 5 tickets in, and I was like, I'm gonna cut my losses, you know. Like I pulled a 3-star Uma. I'm not gonna be spending too many tickets.
Who
Yeah,
put Sun Visor in this?
They got every character in there. They got Yeah, requested.
Okay, I need one last one, and then I can share with y'all
Oh my
all
god.
my.
Yeah, this PCL character is messed up.
Wait, why is Akikawa in why is Akikawa and Tazuna in the normal Uma pool?
Yeah.
I sense some opinions in this.
Some side games disapproved. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh.
drop loading something awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the Dropletto is winning. He is looking like a changed individual after realizing that he needs to win quick to actually play his run.
This guy's fucking locked the fuck in. He's beating this guy's ass. Lil Ill 9403 is getting sent to fucking Pound
Wait,
Town.
no, we know.
Population
Wait,
him.
you don't know Illish?
No, I don't fucking follow Uni, bro. I don't play this fucking game.
Uni?
Yeah. What? Oh, sorry.
Wow, I
whatever.
mean, we,
I was
Fuck you.
gonna
They're
say,
both. Let's be clear. They're both the same relevancy, so it doesn't matter.
Wow.
wow.
Hey, just because they're both FPAN does not mean.
That means they have a dog shit port, and I guess I don't know. Their characters are kind of popular
Okay.
online.
You can't just. Everyone knows the French bread ports aren't that great. We don't have to bring it up every single time.
Well,
Oh my
I mean,
god. What he No, Drop's just doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, dude. Wait, that's crazy though. Like, how many people can say that they participate at the highest level in 3 esports?
Oh, this is not at the highest level, bro. This is an intermediate bracket,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah, that would be like me
Brickbat?
saying that the esports I participated in college are the same as
yep. Well,
You know, Brickbat,
Overwatch
we
League.
might need some reading lessons.
no, I don't fucking care, bro. Dropletto's got the esports vibe. You know, he breathes esports. He's
No,
like
no,
Bane,
no,
but
no,
esports.
no.
like I can legitimately say I was sponsored, not sponsored. I got a scholarship for an esports team, but I was not a tier 1 esports player. I will never say I am. I'll just say I was good enough to get a scholarship for esports in college.
Dude, where's that fucking Dropletto image?
What? The one.
The one where he's
dog?
smiling. No, the one where he's smiling, bro.
Which one?
The one that he posted like yesterday.
Also, Drop is like not esports vibe. He's definitely like a FGC vibe guy.
I guess.
He goes.
Oh,
to
what a great sticker!
He goes to his locals all the time. Okay,
Wrong guy.
we are
love
so
going
off
to our
topic today.
Wrong guy.
We need some help. Like we are dying out here.
Look,
It's okay.
Look,
okay, bro,
we're
it's
in
Uma
this like
careers,
transitional
man.
period right now. I've been focusing on something else. Give me a second to figure out my last Uma, and I'll be back to pull us back on track. Okay. After we
low-key-
talk about roasting me and my choices. of
There's
course.
I mean, we're in Uma career, bro. Like, what are we gonna fill the time with, man? Like, what do we,
Let's see.
like? Let's pull up a Kirk's Top video, bro.
All right, I'll put this in turning backstage for my grid.
Go watch about a Zeb pick or whatever.
For you.
They post about like.
Yo. Okay.
Shit.
I would prefer more wit, but I mean,
For draft,
that's more wit than like 90% of global.
Yeah, for draft, that's pretty good. That's like one run.
All right.
Damn good. Yeah.
Feel free
and
to
has
roast
Pump
me.
and Beyond, by the way, which is nice. Daring Strike. Oh, wait, holy shit. Wait, what is their cards? They just hit on the hits or what?
Who is this? This is Vindy's Nuts.
Because they have Nimble Nav in there too. But I'm assuming
All
that
I've
they
got,
have like
so they're
Vega
doing-
Power. Well, they have Vega Power because Daring Strike, and then they probably have like Shinko Windy. Or no, wait, this guy's a fucking whale. He's probably got Narita Top Road and fucking some other good speed card, Fuku Speed. So it's probably okay. Fugu Speed, Narita Speed, Vega Power, Findmo Wit, and what else for the last two? It's probably another power card, right? Or probably power card. Maybe Rico. I don't know. Wait, I just click on the career rates, bro, man. What? Oh, wait, you don't control the fucking stream. Oh,
Yeah. Well, we can see Fuku at the very least.
It's Kita. It's Kita.
that's Kita. Oh
Kita.
shit.
Curvature. Yeah. So it's Kita. It's
Radiant
Oh,
Star.
right. Holy shit. Okay.
We took Radiant Star.
what
Were we
else?
just out of? Actually, yeah, we are.
Yeah, no, there's too many skills here. You know, like
Wait,
Oh,
no, because
I
they
can't even see.
definitely
Are
did,
those
no, that was a
double
choice
circled?
because no, that's single
Yeah.
circle right-handed, which like
Doing all right, but
like,
double closer for corner and closers. So I think. I
okay.
don't know.
Let's be clear.
Radiant Star was an active choice.
No. Double circling right-handed versus taking Radiant Star. Let's be clear. Like, if I had the SP for Radiant Star over, like that is a different amount of SP than having enough SP for right-handed. You know, like
Yeah, but
I would rather have Radiant Star and no SP left over than double circle right-handed and like 200 SP left over, bro.
Radiant Star is like 180 because you're guaranteed one.
Okay. So
hit on it.
yeah, I guess they are out because there's Unyielding Spirit and we have All I've Got. So this has to be like legitimately just bought everything kind of moment.
Yeah. There's
Unless they're trying to metagame and like, haha, this could be a mile gold ship. It could be in medium. You're not gonna know.
Well, I mean, fucking distance mix-ups aren't real in draft, right? Like you're not mixing
Yeah,
up
yeah,
distance because
fair.
you're just playing every race. Yeah.
oh, what happened here?
What in the world of Sparks did you get? Holy cow!
Parent run?
Oh, I remember this. No, because wasn't this for this digital? I sort of got Koyu had like the most fucking terrible parents I've ever seen known to man. It was like plus 50 power, plus 12 guts, like in total or some shit like that.
But yeah,
Plus 5 guts.
whenever we want to roast me, look at Tourney backstage. Feel free to throw it up on the stream too if you want to let the people also roast me. Saya.
It's up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that we appreciate Marsha Lorraine. That Uma design is awesome.
It's adorable.
It is.
Who?
It is.
Wait,
it
the
is
one
so
in
good.
underrated?
No, the one in
No,
cutest
cutest
design.
design. That's Marshall Lorraine.
That design
Cutest
is so
design.
good.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
the one in
sounds
underrated
awesome.
is Air
Yeah.
Messiah.
Oh, yeah, that horse looks like a fucking NPC. I hate to break it to you.
Damn, slander on my go.
No, but I'm down to
Your
slander
goat?
Fenomeno. You know, like I'm actually down.
Yeah.
I put that Uma and don't get the appeal.
Yeah.
I get it. She has like the singing voice. That's not enough. That can't be her entire Uma's personality.
Dude, I mean, bro, it's anime, bro. Most of these Uma's personalities just like a thing. Let's be clear. Let's be fucking clear, all right? None of these horses were designed. We are not at the point.
You know,
world-
Brickbat.
Yeah.
Your favorite Uma is because of Linkin Park.
Yeah, it's one note, and I fucking
No, but
and
that is pretty
embrace what
awesome.
bro.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's one note, and it's fucking awesome. But that's what all these horses are. They're just like one thing that's awesome, and that's it.
Well, some
Bro,
of the
only-
one thing that isn't awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Like fucking Air Messiah, that horse looks like dog shit, bro.
Well, you don't even know what her one thing is. You don't
Like
even know
clearly
what her
hate
one
her fucking character design. That's it.
How can you hate her character design?
Bro?
She has glasses. They're peak.
Yeah, and my ass is picking her last at dodgeball, bro. She ain't surviving Beast Games. She fucking she's getting dunked on at Beast Games, bro.
Okay, well, we need to actually get to the races now. So it's time for you to go
Yay.
serious mode.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I get the lobby codes here? :3. Give me a second. This is gonna take a little bit.
Yeah. So wait, was the Digiton that we saw the actual Digiton we're running? The 1000 speed?
I mean, that's a completed run. You only do one completed run in this manth
Yeah.
5v5 world, so it's probably yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it low rolls.
That's how it be in this fucked up bitch of an earth, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's the reason you have teammates, right? You lean onto them for some more support. But yeah, I think that gold ship has the disgusting kit. I wanted to see actually. I haven't seen much Satono Diamond. I'm interested to see how that build worked out. The rest of the Umas, I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory build wise, or at least I can feel they're very self-explanatory. The Tachyon too, how that ended up. Because Tachyon can be made multiple ways. Like we mentioned, could be Dominator. Could just be Pace Chaser instead.
Wait, is Scarlet's on Velocity? Are they playing right now?
What?
Is Scarlet playing? Because Scarlet's on Tape Velocity, right?
Yeah. Well,
Is Scarlet playing?
Scarlet is in the roster that is playing. Yes. Why?
Oh, I mean that's the Tachyon pick then, right? Because doesn't Scarlet
Yeah.
just pick Tachyon every opportunity they get?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what that is. They just pick the source every time,
All right. I'm
like
getting...
a true Oshi player. Beautiful. It's also hard. I mean, I guess the draft is not terrible because like you're dumping a lot of your pink sparks into Mile, and then that means you're like more likely to get Mile S, and then you could also just like you just have medium there. So like this is a very usable Tachyon, even if Uma, even if the stamina requirements aren't that crazy.
Destin coming up with 100% of Uma Party League matches include Satono Diamond.
Huh.
Zam, that's the Zam thing.
Yeah.
That's it. That's that orange.
There are quite a few Satono Diamond fans in Uma Party, so it makes sense. Let's see. Oh wow. Oh, this is gonna take a while. You guys are gonna need the filler because some of these people have some long names.
What?
Yeah, Vin.
Oh,
Wait, just J underscore.
That's JJ.
We love the simultaneously super long names coupled with the people who are like, yeah, mine's 2 characters.
the
That's-
Jern.
No,
that's
shout
a big
out to
deal.
Jern, because Jern's
Yeah.
name is technically Johnny Hearn, but like Jern goes crazy.
Yeah, Jern.
Yeah,
Oh.
all right. Scarlet is. Oh, we got a UG from Catball.
That's like
Awesome.
another day in the office. That guy.
Another day in the.
that
What
guy's-
can we look at the Bahoto bourbon while we wait? Is that a thing?
I can. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my
Oh.
god. Wait.
Groundwork. Where's your groundwork?
And
son?
medium S.
Dodging danger, ignited spirit wits. All right. And PP. Okay. BDPP
yeah.
IW.
Whoa.
AEW. Whatever. Something.
Yeah.
What
Holy
cards? What cards is this goat using?
Oh my god. Kawakami Princess.
We used a stamina card. What?
Yeah, for escape artist, right? Because Saiyan Sky.
And we still got
Stan gives us-
1,000 wit. Yo, Cap on might actually just be my goat.
Wait.
Holy-
And
I need
BDMS.
lessons.
Wait. Hacking. This guy's hacking. No. So this is not normal.
No, it's like- it's a bit of a
This
high
is
roll.
not a representative run for a one-run Andy.
Check the date.
Check the
It
days.
took Saiyan Sky for guaranteed
the
dodging
dates.
danger. Oh,
Date check.
Okay. It is today.
Yeah. Oh, it's oh my god, it's tomorrow.
Wait, why is it
because
to-
I'm
wait,
still the.
Wait. I'm in the same region as Catbomb. Why is it tomorrow? It is still the 25th for me.
the time travel. Yay.
The Uma's from the
Nova Scotia
future.
for this one.
There's not a single NA time zone that is no there's
Yeah,
an
no,
NA
there is.
time
There
zone,
is.
never
It's
mind.
Nova Scotia. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking more of the islands in the Caribbean, but it's UTC. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if it's UTC, it still is a little funny to see all these Uma are April 26th, basically.
Yo, check this Naruto, Brian. I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna see
Give me,
something.
like,
And if I'm
2
wrong, I'm not gonna
seconds.
say anything. If it's wrong, if I'm wrong, I'm not gonna say
Okay,
anything,
wait,
and you guys will never know. But
That's like very mysterious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Bang. Okay.
Oh, Kim Jong-un at Team Velocity.
Wait, don't you remember Moy from Carrot Clash?
Wait, look at that career info. Look at that career info. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. See? Fucking, you know, 3 wit, 1 power, no need for stamina, and still hits 625 and hitting like nearly 1200s across the board.
I
Also-
feel
also
that
from the- wait, they're all from the
1199
future.
in my soul.
Wait, they're
Yeah.
all from the future. Oh, corner recovery because 625 is not enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is that you get this horse is consistency because she gets enough stamina usually off
Wait.
of a power card, which is
Did
awesome.
we actually miss NSM on the Brian?
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Oh no!
Wait, Nimble?
Miss Prof,
Missed-
Onurlift, and NSM.
Miss NSM and Nimble.
Oh no!
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Oh, Sans guys for dodging danger. I see.
Yeah, dodging danger. Then
Oh,
we
she gives
have
dodging danger. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
on her first event, it gives energy, stamina, and dodging danger.
Huh, I didn't know that. I always knew that it gave escape. Wait, does it give escape artist? It also gives escape artist too, right?
It does,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you already
yeah.
have escape artist, so it
Oh,
just makes it a bit
Bourbon
cheaper.
is fast learner apparently.
Oh, awesome.
What in the one run? And I thought when Charles wasn't going to be here today that we weren't going to have Luck Whale, but I guess Cat Bomb inherited literally everything about the Luck Whaling from Charles. Okay.
Right-handed demon.
Oh, Softness, yeah,
are
that's kinda-
these are mostly right tracks.
Oh,
All except 2. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a low roll. Wait,
these stats.
but the
they're
magical
rough.
thing about draft is this Uma can still place top 3.
Yeah. There's just stuff excels on that doper too.
Wait, Cat
Yeah.
Bomb, does this mean this Bourbon can beat your CM14 or CM13 ace? You just don't have to build her anymore?
Guys, don't look. They reported the score in the future. But pretend you don't see it.
Okay.
You
I
shouldn't even
wasn't
said
looking.
it. You shouldn't even said it.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
They said it.
Well, no, you shouldn't have said that. They said it. You know,
Oh.
let it be hidden. You know, people aren't checking.
Well,
They aren't
it's not
refreshing
hidden.
the
It's
site
not
for-
hidden. It's literally in your face, bro.
I'm putting a sticky note over it. There we
I
go.
see. Right.
I will not be looking.
Wait, how did you can't even score that many points on race 1? What?
No, you
Am I
can.
dumb?
You can.
What? How? Oh, I'm stupid.
It's okay. It happens. What track is this again? The first race?
Isn't the one that I don't know? Don't you recognize shapes by or maps by like
No,
the shape of
no,
their
but I've
stuff?
changed it. This isn't actually.
Oh, I
Um,
don't know. Aren't we gonna see it in like 2 seconds? Oh no.
Uh,
we're not.
no, we're
No, what's
This is going
this
to
is one of our snowy maps. There's 2 snow maps, right?
This is Fukushima 1800, right? Let's see, Fukushima. Oh, there. All right. All right, Kopi and Brickbat. It's time to cast the race.
All right.
Time to get into it. And I mean, looking at the gates,
Hey, my
and
bad.
these gates are interesting. Why don't you take us through it?
Wait, the gates are interesting.
Yeah.
There's green, right? Or like the they just like open up and the horses go out.
No, they're the starting position.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they're quite interesting. I'm sure you could explain that though better than I ever could. So I'm gonna let you handle that.
Yeah, so the big thing is the front runners aren't in gate 1, which is really important for shorter tracks. Cat Bomb wouldn't mind it because there's dodging danger and prudent, but Jern might find a little bit of kidnapping, especially with Gold Ship right there.
Interesting. They are gonna be lined up off these very interesting gates. I see the appeal, I think. So they're gonna be off in just a second. As you mentioned though, bit of a scary position here, and yeah, it looks like with that DD, BPIW, rest of whatever, that Bourbon's gonna be running way up front. And it's gonna be able to take lead of the pack there. So a very good start, and I think This V Bourbon is going to be generally the Uma to watch with stats like that. Obviously, being the only UG and being one of the 4 horsewomen of the apocalypse is kind of very much a contender to be one of those 10 to 15 to 20 point mega nuke bombs of a horse in this game.
Yeah, especially on a track that's snowy, you have that power reduction on all the Uma. This is incredibly spread out from our lobby with no runaway, no Unige to spread them out. Like having this Tachyon be 3-4 lengths behind Kita, who's also 3-4 lengths behind Bourbon, who is then multiple lengths ahead of Arden, and I mean this Tama is moving up. We're gonna have to see a lot. Uma procced as well, and we're gonna see it going in that final corner with Rod.
Yeah, and there it is, angling and scheming for the Maheno Bourbon. We're gonna see the NSMs as well coming out from some of the back end here, but it looks like with that close distance between Bourbon and the rest of the crew, it is an opportunity for some of these late surgers to make their way through, and we're seeing them now that Arden's going to be the one moving up. Tama not able to find her way through the top of the pack just right now, but we do see some velocity ups. Attacking, and is going to be fighting back, but OV Bourbon just barely hangs on at the end there. Cat Bomb, the dominant horse seemingly in this draft so far, is going to be the first one to take it. The rest of the podium is going to be filled out by Team Velocity. I believe the Arden and the Tama were second and third, I believe. No, it was the... I can't read.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm right. I'm right. Thank God.
Yeah.
I doubted myself. Thank God I could count at least.
Yeah, and this Bourbon is kind of insane. Like, you have to really hope that she gets gate 1, even though, like, yes, dodging danger does help negate the negative effects of gate 1 for front runners, because it's much more likely if you're on the inside starting out to get kidnapped. And even with dodging danger, sometimes you just can't move outside fast enough, and like you just get stuck behind and go away. Even without that, it's like you gotta hope for that everything possible, because Cat Bomb just got such a good start, and that's the thing though. Is like you don't, when you're running a front runner like this, like fourth horseman or one of the 4 horsemen, you can't let them get that huge of a gap. And even though that Arden, like, quite literally, if that Arden was much closer ahead in the mid game, or if Rod had whiffed, I think we see Arden win there.
Yeah, that could very well have been the case. I'm also thinking that I believe that we saw a lot of mid game from the Tama, but that was bad mid game, right? Because it pushed her out of Iron and Dober Excel zones, if I'm not correct, or if I remember correctly, because that placed her in like 4th. Because it didn't click with me how late the lobby was generally until we saw like 1, 2, 3 being like the fronts and like the one. Was there even a pace? I can't remember. Yeah, the pace with Tachyon. Was Arden pace here?
Yes, Arden.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it was exactly, if it was just slightly delayed or if it was right on time for Radiant Star, but I did see Radiant Star proc early into the Excel zone. Arden is late coming in from Destin. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, that did look like a late Arden. Yeah, so I was like a little weirded out by how late centric the lobby was generally. Obviously that Tachyon and pace is nice to stabilize the positions a little bit, but that means there is going to be one of them that's going to be pushed out of Ryan range, which is a bit unfortunate. So I guess the better horse might lose in some of these situations.
And now we're getting to a medium. This is where Cat Bomb is going to excel, because, you know, just hit the medium S. I mean, Destin also, stamina might be an issue, but you also have, actually no, stamina's going to be a real issue for Destin, isn't it? Even especially with medium S.
Yeah, it does have that corner recovery. I think if it procs at the right time, it'll be enough. There is a nice. Ooh, there's a lot of uphills. I didn't see that before. Yeah, that could potentially be a very big issue for the Brian, especially with like you mentioned way back in earlier, the conditions of the race making it a little bit harder to actually use your power. That being said, if I recall correctly, this is a 1199 power Brian, so potentially not the worst thing in the world to deal with this, but we'll see as the horses have left the gate. This time, actually, shockingly, Kita-san is going to be the one leading the pack.
Yeah, and this is going to be incredibly important for Kita to take the lead as much as possible. If you can delay Urban's unique as long as possible. Killer Tunes, tail held high prof. Yeah. Velocity nuke incoming. Daring Strike did proc from the gold ship, so you don't care about her moving forward anymore.
We do see
Dober moving up too.
Yeah, we see the mid pack. Yeah, Dober moving up, which again is a bit scary right now. Not being able to potentially hit your excels. Tachyon, the only stabilizing force here in the mid pack.
Yeah, you're kind of almost wishing the Satono Diamond overtakes you, getting super, super close into the Excel. You think you might hold on to 4th. Uh-oh.
Yeah, a bit scary though. Rod is going to be proccing for Cat Bomb, and that medium S means that is a lot of speed that other Umas do not have the access to. Right now, Bourbon has a pretty big lead, but we are seeing the accelerations pop. Radiant Star is actually coming through as well for the Kidasan Black, but I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. Cat Bomb seems to have too big of a lead. No one else is coming forward. I see the Satono Diamond maybe moving up, but Tachyon as well. Just not enough time and not enough speed. I mean, this front runner is just holding it the whole way through. Complete domination coming through for Cat Bomb in race number 2. Again, the V Bourbon earning her Horseman title. Just continuing the dominance, this time in even bigger fashion than last race.
Yeah. This is like really devastating too. 'Cause we watched the velocity nuke of Professor of Curvature, Tailed High, and Killer Tunes all proccing in sequence on top of an Uma with medium S on a 2000. Like I don't think any of these lates actually have the ability.
Yeah.
To come up from a late part. They have to hit downhill excel mode or incredible, or just make those high wit checks and just get up really far really fast. And then I think you actually have to rely upon the lobby doing it. It's a prisoner's dilemma almost. It's like we saw the Dober move up to 4th and she's not doing anything at that point.
Yeah, it's a bit of a late surge or suicide pact, I think, between all of these guys with positioning. It's just so hard to get in the right position. And even then, right? Like, think about some of the stats that were hit, right? This is 1050 speed Digitan. The gold chip was pretty good, if I recall, but Brian as well did not speed cap. Like, a lot of these late surgers, actually, even with their modifiers, is still just going to be slower than the top speed of this Bourbon, which that's rough. That's super, super rough that your top speed is lower than the front runners.
Yeah, it's like your coefficients, speed coefficients are going to help you a little bit, but like you're gonna really only feel that difference on the miles. On the mediums, it's like you got medium S to make up for it. So we go into yet another one of these rainy races, and oh no, Cat Bomb hit probably the best gate possible. This is directly in the middle. We might just be seeing a 3 for 3.
Yeah, it would not surprise me. Just another one in the books for V Bourbon right now. Very handedly, maybe even almost locking in her FVB slot, even in race 3. Because 9 points is still a lot of points for any individual Uma to earn. 12 points is a lot of points for any individual Uma to earn. So that's going to be a very hard gap to overcome. And as of right now, this V Bourbon is 8 out of the 9 Uma party points. So they're going to need Cat Bomb to win, actually, because outside of that, what do they actually have looking at the lineup?
Question for you. Do you think Brian lives?
Well, it was a big downhill, and there was a lot of wit. Yeah. Yeah, let's say that it does. Let's say that it does. Wait.
Oh, are you back, Kopi?
The stream is completely dead for me. I cannot see stream.
It crashed for me.
Okay. Well, I need to restream, and the dodging danger fruit and positioning combo looking quite good. Wait, where did it go? Is it back?
No.
It's a black screen for me.
Is Discord streaming dying?
Maybe.
Please no Discord.
That's
Do I
rough.
need to boot up Uma and get in there myself?
Oh,
I'm back.
no,
There we
it's good.
go.
I see it. I see it.
Okay,
All right. Well,
we come to Bourbon in first place activating killer tunes. Many such cases. But actually, the Tachyon here is in an incredibly good position. Is activating. It's actually going to overtake the Kita. And this actually might be the first time Cat Bomb is going to taste defeat, even with this medium corners. She is actually approaching at incredibly fast distances.
yeah, Killer Tunes as well. Get assist with that, but the angling scheming coming through. The accelerations. Is there NSM actually coming out as well from the Tachyon? Yeah, that's going to be overtaking the front runner. Absolutely. In Scarlet, the Tachyon Oshi player is taking out a UG. But no, wait. Is that the V Bourbon fighting back even despite being overtaken? I do see the velocity coming up from Scarlet, but right now it's going to be neck and neck distance-wise. Slight edge coming out, but I see Arden in the back as well, making their way up. Is it going to be enough? No, actually, the velocity from front-runner straightaways is going to be more than enough. Cat Bomb, even though they were overtaken, actually find the win again just from having a higher top speed than everyone else. A crushing defeat, I think, if you are Scarlet.
So this is also, if you are ever wondering why Honshin as a racetrack has the other name, this is exactly why. You activate. We usually see that killer tunes or that velocity skill activate fairly close to the Excel Center. Oh, you're gonna get speed carryover, right? Not on Honshin. You're swinging out very wide, and it does not matter at that point. Even a front runner can overtake you, even if you proc NSM near perfectly while you're already in an overtake mode. Yeah, no, you got Honshin moment.
Oh,
It's
that
unfortunate.
was messed up. Like Scarlet went to Narnia.
That's
That-
so sad.
That was such a wide swing.
And that's gotta feel bad too, because again, the rest of Uma Party is not scoring. It is just this V Bourbon that is bringing home a lot of the points. So being able to get a win would have been really massive, especially because a podium opportunity is actually pretty feasible for Velocity. They are snagging those seconds and thirds pretty consistently. So it only takes one race to completely shut Uma Party out of any points at all, which can be big swing. But unfortunately, it wasn't that map. We still got a few more for it to happen, but that's rough.
Yeah, I mean the biggest thing is if Bourbon at all whiffs groundwork. If we see the very very low chance, albeit, that is the number one way I think that Velocity just absolutely dominates full podium, goes in the lead against Uma Party.
Yeah, we're getting the Uma Party breakdown as well. Yeah, because that Tachyon push into second, she didn't activate her unique to give her the stamina she needed to make her way through that. That's rough. That sucks. That's super
Dang.
sucks.
It'd be like that. And okay, we're gonna be at 1800, so medium S no longer in play, stamina no longer a factor.
Let's see here though. As of right now, Uma Party is starting to pull ahead, a 5-point lead now, which means that you are going to have to, if you want to overtake, you're gonna have to get first and second here in order to do that. Oh, that doesn't mean overtake. That ties you, right? So you're gonna have the podium to actually overtake in this map for Team Velocity, which, like I said earlier, is certainly possible, but you are gonna have to get through this V Bourbon to get there, and so far that hasn't been happening.
Yeah. You know, maybe this could be the track. It is a single up. There's no downhill. No downhill to activate Excel mode, which is incredibly important for front runners. There's a bunch of high power, but again, it's on Uma Party, who has a lot of those high power Umas.
Yeah, the Narita Brian comes to mind, the 1199, basically capping out the power. The gold chip as well, I remembered, had pretty damn good power, but all eyes are going to be on this V Bourbon, who understandably has taken the lead. Kita-san going to be the other front runner tailing behind. We are going to see that Tachyon coming out in third. It's a bit, speaking of cutting cookies, it's a bit of a cookie cutter start for this race.
Yeah, a little bit late for the prudent positioning, so there's not as much of a gap as Capcom would like. And we might be seeing a repeat of the last race. This Tachyon is approaching against Kita-san very fast. And you definitely need Yuma too to proc. And we see Brian pretty close. The gold strip's moving up. Escape wire is going to clear more distance. Arden trying to activate more velocity, but the distance keeps on growing. Uma 2 getting close to activation range. You're still in third for not much longer for Scarlet. That's a little trouble. There you go. You got it, and now you're going to be potentially proccing NSM.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see though. But yeah, NSM is going to be proc. We're going to see on your left from the Dober as well, but that's going to counteract the angling and scheming. But we are seeing the Tachyon gain some distance. The distance between the Bourbon and the Tachyon is closing here in the final straight. That velocity actually from Bourbon, from Tachyon is going to be a little crazy. We are going to see Shadow Rake pop out, but right now the Tachyon's losing velocity. We're actually seeing Arden making a way forward, but no, Tachyon is able to overcome at the last second. And that is going to be a big swing. A huge win for Scarlet. Denied in the last game is going to find it here. And it is also going to be, I believe, a velocity follow-up. JJ grabbing second place as well, which is going to be big. That's going to be tying up the score here.
Yeah. Amazing. Scarlet is absolutely popping off right now, deservedly. And JJ, too, is just stealing away that second place. Good half length. Arden, that speed and that coefficient just emboldened by the fact that her unique pretty strong when it can proc, especially if you never have to worry about your stamina because you're on a mile and you're a late surger. And yeah, all tied up. This is heating up as we get into the latter half of our races.
Yeah, and again, I'm just going to reiterate here, right? The entirety of Uma Party have, outside of Capcom, have scored, I believe, 2 points. In total, 2 or 1 point. So if this V Bourbon does not perform, Velocity is going to be getting more points. They are going to be keeping it competitive, if not overtaking. So if Uma Party want to win, it's now their turn to maybe make a clean break and find a podium. But the trend has not been going their way so far, and we've only got a few races left.
It might actually be a time that we do get the tiebreaker. Or if things are going to continue like this, we could see Velocity get their win. I mean, we're getting fairly good gates for everyone all around. I mean, we've got Cat Bomb, of course, in gate 5, which is desired. A little bit of the backline is taking over the early gates. That might be pretty beneficial to have that Arden be in the front position. Tachyon, I don't know. It might actually be better for Tachyon to stay on the outside, so she wastes some of her time getting into the inner rail for the less chance of overtaking that Kita-san and then whiffing Uma 2.
Yeah, it did cost Scarlet 1 time, but we'll see if that happens again. We enter Tokyo 1800. We'll see the horses at the gate just in a second, and this is going to be a bit of an interesting race. Both teams now going to be completely tied, and I wonder if we're going to see that continuation of the Cat Bomb domination, or, again, if Velocity manages to podium or find first, second like they did in the previous race, that could potentially be an early curtains for the side of Uma Party unless something unexpected happens. So I think, in my opinion, this might be the deciding race of the series. We're going to be off.
Groundwork whiffed.
Oh my gosh, you're right. What is V Bourbon? Where are you? Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully not kidnapped.
Oh my god, but look at the rest of the skill procs. You're just back anyway. So I mean, hey,
who?
Yeah, groundwork. I sure hope it does. As right now, the Bourbon's just right there. Not going to be in first, importantly. As right now, we aren't going to see the Operation Cacao proc because I don't think there's a horse close enough to actually get a proc. It doesn't even matter. The Kita might get stat check. No, Kita's pulling ahead. Won the duel there. But
but Tachyon, she entered into distance after the failed overtake. I was like, that failed overtake is incredibly devastating. But no, We just got it. And Kiss for Courage is going to give enough Yuma procced, but there's so much distance. I don't know. Can you make it? NSM is going to be your crux here.
It's going to be a little bit scary now. Horses running about the final corner. We see angling and scheming. Who is it going to go to? I'm not quite sure. It doesn't actually go to anyone, it seems like. Or the Kitasan might have got it, and that means we see this Tachyon potentially overtake. We see Tama and Satono Diamond as well making distance. This V Bourbon needs to catch up speed, but I see Dober, unfortunately, maybe not enough time to overtake. The Tama, though, ducking and weaving through all the horses, now needs to overtake Kitasan, and White Lightning coming through. Procs at the perfect time. Tamamo Cross is going to be the one to take it, but importantly, I think finally Uma Party showing up. I think that Narita Bryan is going to be taking over second place. And that is a very, very important second place because that is what keeps Uma Party competitive going to these races. So after a whole bunch of races and nothing, the rest of Uma Party step up to at least keep it going. But with this Tamamo Cross win, Velocity finally going to be overtaking Uma Party after a brutal first 4 races.
Bro, I can't believe I put out the bad energy in the wall. I was like, if Groundwork were to whiff, and we got the one time we'll probably see Groundwork whiff with a high wit Bourbon with 2 green skills. Oh my. Oh no. But
Yeah,
I mean,
rough.
hey, if you're Velocity, you take this every single day.
Yep. And I think that is the name of the game. If your carry didn't show up, the rest of you low rolled, for lack of a better word. Though I am surprised that Gold Ship has not podiumed at least one time. That horse, like sometimes could just win, and that looked like a high roll, in terms of stats at least. And we saw the Daring Strike on that horse as well, so perfectly capable of winning, just hasn't been. So that might be the one redeeming thing we have coming into these later races. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, Team Velocity on the up and up.
Yeah, this Gold Ship. I don't know. I need to pay more. I'm gonna pay more attention to seeing about her Daring Strike and Anchors Away proccing. Because I think it might be something in between those two, not proccing both in the same race. Because yeah, I mean she has 2 excels. She has iron. Wait, that might be it. She might be too far ahead to proc excel.
Yeah, because it's a
She
very
is consistently moving forward very often, and now you have to rely upon Nimble, Nav, and Radiant. She's been getting Dober unique? Okay. She's been hitting one of them at least. But here. Pat Bomb back in the far reaches. Definitely going to need that Groundwork to proc, but we are at medium now.
First and second wins here, by the way, for Velocity.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, it's 24 points to win, right? 24 points and
25,
you
25.
Take it? 25, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so 25 points and yeah, Velocity have an opportunity. Obviously, no small feat. Again, this Bourbon has been crazy. But hey, it's happened once, it could happen again. Velocity now finally in the lead, and with generally the more consistent Umas, they might be able to close it out in a narrow victory.
Yeah. All right, all eyes on Bourbon.
Yeah, is as well. We'll see how it ramps up. It does look like Groundwork did hit this time. Bourbon already just a monumental lead over every other horse. And again, we are seeing that start that we've become familiar with, the Bourbon, the Kita, the Tachyon, and everyone else just struggling out in the late pack.
Yeah. Dober did get 1.5 mil. Puts her at the front of the back line, but that's not where you want to be, because that's at 4th place, going to be fighting with that Brian. You're actually really hoping that Destin's Brian is going to claim 4th place and keep claiming it back so that you can be in 5th and then quickly move up. But these distances are pretty huge between Bourbon into Kita into Tachyon. The late pack, though, they're moving up pretty quickly on each other. This could get very ugly very quickly.
Yeah, that is an absolute wasteland in the back of the pack right now. Very interesting positions. Gold Ship actually going to be in 9th place. This Anchors Away. Very, very fortuitous for that. Killer Tunes is going to come out from the Tachyon as well. But importantly, the distance between Bourbon and the rest of the pack isn't really coming through outside of the Tachyon, which I'm sure the angling and scheming is going to go her way. We are going to see the Dover Unique going to be procced at a pretty nice time. I think maybe a little bit early. No, all the Excels are going to be hitting from the back line. We see none actually going to be hitting from the Tachyon, which means that she's probably going to be out of contention. We see now Dover making her way up. We see Tama as well hovering, but going to be a little bit blocked off. Digital of all people as well. The low roll, potentially a winner. No, not going to have it. Tachyon and Brian going to be dueling it out. V Bourbon now losing speed, but it is going to be ceding it over her to her teammate. Brian now potentially on the overtake. Is she going to have enough space? No, it's going to be Bourbon and Brian, the two teammates holding hands into the final position there. That is going to be a massive win for Uma Party. Team Velocity could have won it here, but that is absolutely not going to happen now. First and second squarely locked away by the Bourbon and Brian.
This is going to be a tense race 6. We might actually see both of these two have to go to the tiebreaker. It's going to be a huge and anxiety-inducing start. Everything's going to be riding upon the very start to see if groundwork procs, and at the very end to see if Tachyon, who is the crux, it's the carry, it is the win or lose for Velocity. Charlotte put everything on the line for this Tachyon, and it's definitely been working out. I do agree with what you said. Velocity has the more consistent set of Umas. On average, the Velocity has been winning Uma per Uma. It's just Cat Bomb hit.
Yeah. Sometimes that just happens. You gotta eat that. You gotta eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that is exactly what is happening. Cat Bomb is doing phenomenally. But I want to shout out as well, the Narita Brian has come and shown up. Has podium 2 races, and someone else on Uma Party can now say that like they're also contributing, because you could add the difference between the Narita Brian's points and notice that it's bigger than the point differential between Uma Party and Velocity. So where the Bourbon, the small segments where the Bourbon has failed, the Brian has managed to pull out enough points to give Uma Party this very marginal lead, but that could disappear at a moment's notice. Again, this Tachyon has been very, very impressive.
Yeah, it's like if that Bourbon slips and the Brian, for whatever reason, isn't able to pick up the slack as effectively as it has been, we're gonna see that Tachyon is just absolutely ready to take every single inch. And Capcom got a little bit of an unfortunate gate here. Although both front runners did, both for JJ and for Cat Bomb. Thankfully, dodging danger is going to mitigate it somewhat. But this uphill, this is going to be the decider of how far that distance changes.
I'll keep an eye on that. Roughly 400 meters in. We'll see how it ends up, as the fate of the series is going to lie in the balance. We had one fateful race earlier where Velocity was able to pull ahead, but now Uma Party, once again in the lead, may potentially look to close it out here. Again, 25 points for a win, so a podium from either team will just end it entirely. In fact, a win from Uma Party will just sink it entirely. So it'll be up to the Bourbon and the Brian to pick up where the rest of their teammates have fallen, as the horses are going to be out of the gate. And again, we are seeing our familiar start.
The whole wide swing out from Bourbon, now vanishing both Kita and Bourbon off screen, as the camera struggles to keep up with how far they have gotten. I mean, the Tachyon not terribly far behind, but well, definitely a lot further behind than you would want, as the late pack is actually closing up quickly. Yeah, the important, impressive thing here is that gold ship. She might be actually whiffing all of her skills.
Yeah, not the perfect place to be in for the gold ship. That's just gold ship for you. And yeah, importantly though, I guess the pace up from the back of the pack is going to be closing some of that distance between the front runners. But as of right now, this V Bourbon has a pretty damn solid lead. We're going to be going to the final corner in just a few seconds.
Yeah, you can see some of the Radiant Stars are proccing early, so no hope there. Yuma 2 as you get into it.
Yeah, we are going to see on your left, no stopping me coming through from the Dober and the Diamond. But, oh, man, this V-Bourbon's got a lot of distance. There is a double Excel coming out from the Dover, but the question is, can she even make it up? We see Digital actually making her way through the low roll Uma, but is going to be quickly overtaken. Scarlet's trying her best to overtake, but it really just is not enough. The high roll Bourbon is taking it all away, and Cat Bomb is going to be dragging the corpse of Uma Party all the way across the finish line in this race and in all the others, except that one. We're not going to talk about that. But Uma Party is going to be the win off a historic, generational, astronomical, interstellar carry coming out of Cat Bomb.
Yeah, and Scarlet was the Cat Bomb of Velocity. Had such a huge performance. I don't think the Tachyon was outside. Was the Tachyon outside of podium only once?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is even more insane to think about. More like, yes, we have like generational, once in a lifetime run here from Cat Bomb, winning almost every single race.
21 points.
Holy 21. Holy moly.
But literally, actually, the entirety of Uma Party has to give Cat Bomb the biggest props. But for Scarlet, though, you have super proud of what you did. You did honestly the best that you could have ever asked for. It's like, yeah, there's definitely things you would want on top of this Tachyon, but holding as much work, half of the points of your team on that Tachyon on alone. Yeah, Goldship somehow got second by whiffing both Daring Strike and whiffing her unique, which is just reminding me of my the first time a Goldship got into fifth place, whiffed Anchors away, and then still won.
And that's just Goldship. She just does it sometimes. And you can't complain. Sometimes she don't do it. But sometimes she does it. And when she does it, it feels great. It's like just the highest high to occasionally count for some of those lows where she doesn't spurt or goes up too far and you cry. That's okay. Importantly, though, I think the ramifications on the league is pretty big because Uma Party is pulled away, and I think that Team Velocity was the team to take him out if Uma Party was to get a loss. And so, because like looking back at Team Velocity, I mean, Scarlet had a phenomenal performance today. Let's like not get that out of the way, right? This is a TM Opera O Meisho Dodo situation, all right? This is this Tachyon is phenomenal, pulled out in so many races, had a crazy consistency. It just happened that Cat Bomb exploded on the hugest. I mean, the horse. Like, sorry, like you got meted, and sometimes that's the way that the cookie crumbles. But that means that Uma Party now 4-0, taking out basically the other team of super grizzled 5v5 draft vets and like some really damn good players, right? And that's tough because like if Velocity can't do it, who is at this point? Uma Party have I think they've procced their league angling and scheming. This is gonna be rough for any team to catch up.
Yeah. You mentioned that, between Scarlet and Cat Bomb, it was Team Opera O and Meisho Dodo, but I think it's more similar to Gentle Donna and Versina, where Versina lost the Oka show by a nose and was second in all the Triple Tiara races. And only by, I think it was half a length, a nose, and then 2 lengths. And there's just such close margins, kind of perfectly encapsulates this, where Scarlet pull up a hell of a performance. You were just up against the generational Uma.
All right, and speaking of the generational Uma, Cat Bomb putting up 21 points, equaling the entire team of Velocity. What happened? What happened, Cat Bomb?
I mean, I just hit, man. I would have had more points if I didn't whiff groundwork on race 5. Like, I mean, what can I say, right? I'm just a better player.
Cat Bomb, is this going to be your CM14 ace or CM13 ace?
No, because I took Miles skills as well, so I'll make something better.
Yeah.
My CM12 ace is better than this Uma.
Wow.
Yeah, but this one survived CM13.
Oh, my CM always also survives CM13. She's like 900 stamina. She's UG2, I think.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Teach me your ways sometime, please.
Play V Bourbon. Yeah, this Uma is
Yeah,
this Uma is broken.
my V bourbons are nowhere near this good.
All right, and Destin coming in clutch when the unfortunate groundwork incident happened. During O'Brien, I heard bad things happened during the career.
Yeah, so the first career I had Bijin on second chain and Kita on first chain at debut, but all of my bonds with my support cards were really bad and my facility levels were really bad because I had like one support card on like a click, like they weren't grouped together at all, so all the bonds were screwed. So I was like, I'm gonna glue or door. So I doored the run and went back in, and then I got to like the middle of classic and I was like, guys, I haven't even started a chain in the middle of classic. And the speed was the whip was 700 going into first summer and the speed was 480 or something. So it was just really scary. I knew after classic summer like the stamina was going to be really scary too, and I'd probably just have to take Radiant Star and hope for the best. And it came in clutch on the Tokyo 1800, I think, where not the 1800, the 2200. I had no business surviving that, but we hit Radiant Star literally perfect frame 1. And she survived she barely survived and got the second.
All right, and any last things you want to say, Capcom, before we move on to the next series?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a back massage.
You're gonna need more than that.
Yeah, you might.
Oh,
they might have to
hey, yo.
pay you for like a pizza party or something.
Yeah, no, like
Pizza parties.
thanks to my team for showing up. I guess they came today and they played, and yeah, they played.
Hey, I
Hey,
mean, Destin did okay. Like your son
That's
did
true.
all right. Yeah,
That's
you
true.
like
Destin
ace
can
the
have
spelling
a-
bee.
Dustin can have a slice of pepperoni.
Hell
He
yeah.
deserves it.
I mean, we picked him V Bourbon. I mean, to be
that's true.
fair.
Jokes aside, my team did great. We got unlucky. People got unlucky. Didn't have hit chains. It happens. This is how it is.
Oh, yeah, that was bad. I'm really glad Capcom hit because we all knew it was like in shambles.
Well, good games, everybody. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about our low rolls. I think VELO also definitely had some low rolls. Like the Bourbon only had like 589 stamina. Or not Bourbon, the Dober.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dober. So like there was definitely some.
Oh, yeah, no wonder the Dober was not doing as well as we thought.
Yeah, suspiciously absent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
explains it all.
yeah, I mean, I think we had like 4 S ranks out of 10 in that lobby in Manth. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was just overall the entire lobby, I think, low rolled, except for like 3 people. Definitely a rough one for everybody. But I'm glad we are keeping our undefeated streak leaving week 2.
I mean, if Team Velocity ain't gonna beat you, is there anyone even on the horizon you think will be even a challenge?
Love Struck for sure. I'm not sure what happened with their loss. We almost had a loss today, right? Because we had 4 players low roll. So, but Love Struck is definitely a very scary team. Koi's probably gonna get mad at me if I say more stuff. So, Cyborg is also looks pretty strong too. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose there.
Fair enough. Then what's to look out for?
Yeah. Last week, Koi said I said too much on stream. I leaked strats, so had to be careful. He told me I could say Cyborg though, so we're chilling.
All right. Well, with that, thank you, and I guess it's time for us to move to the next one.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.
Thank you all for having me.
And thanks for casting, Kopi.
Of course. Thanks for inviting me for me just randomly popping into the VC.
Yeah.
I'll change my nickname for the next match.
Are we still live?
Yeah. No, we're still live. Well,
Yeah, we still have HOGS versus
yeah,
SLS.
We're hot swapping because
Good,
Destin and JJ are no longer tied up in their own match.
Love you all. Going to sleep.
Good
Have a good
night.
one.
All right. Wait, am I out yet? I don't know. What's going on with me? I don't know. What
Hey, if
the
you're, if,
group
you're
chat
if you're
situation
tired, you
is.
can swap out. Like we got more people
Nah.
now.
Well, me and
I'm
JJ are
looking.
both. Me and JJ are both color. So I mean,
I'm down. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Okay, wait.
good.
You don't need to change your name. Change your name back, Destin.
well, I want to be unbiased. I don't want.
No. It's okay to be biased.
No, we're biased here, okay?
Nah,
All right.
I'm biased. Let's be clear. I fucking hate this drop letter guy, bro.
you don't actually hate him.
We didn't mean that kind of bias. Come on, man.
That's like fake bias. You don't actually hate him.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have changed my name to Radiant Star.
Can I just change my name to like drop letter sucks or something? Can I just,
All right.
Yeah,
Choose
I-
prediction outcome.
Alright.
UMAP.
Have they already done their draft and everything?
yeah, bring it up. Yo, by the way, like
It's on screen.
like
It's on screen.
speakers. I wasn't thinking about this when they were actually drafting. I was too focused on the fact that drop letter was kind of like stomping someone in a tournament, and that was awesome. But now that I look at this, doesn't Super Like Sleepers just have a fight freaking nuclear super abomination kill you draft? Like this is kind of crazy.
The draft's pretty good.
So like there are some interesting. That's a good adjective. Things happening on my screen right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hakodate 1000. That's interesting. But they do have Dober. They have Nishino Flower. Nishino Flower's pretty strong. I think this is the first time I've casted where she hasn't been like banned, or the maps just weren't good for her, right? But the double Fuji, double Ogre, if they had just picked base Air Groove, they could have had triple doubles.
I don't know if
that'd
anyone's
been pretty
picking base air groove though.
Base Air Groove, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know what does she even do, bro? What does she even do?
She's cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess,
this
man.
is a pretty interesting draft. I don't know what this Hakodate. What does this map even look like? Has anyone seen this map before?
No, it's all I know is it's not the straight line map because that was the band the band map. If you look there on the left.
It's a 555 meter uphill to start the race, so over half the race is uphill.
How does SLS keep just willing sprint drafts into existence? Like this,
They didn't even pick any.
tiebreaker.
No, they did. They picked the straight line Nagata 1000.
Oh, it just got banned. I see.
Yeah, it just got banned. Also,
It
they have
looks like they have room
Oh wait,
codes.
the Chugia 1600. Whoops.
Are they waiting on us, or is the timer not hit yet?
They're not waiting on us.
Okay. So the timer hasn't hit. They just made rooms really early.
Yeah. Well, actually, the timer has just hit.
Okay.
But 2 people's PCs blew up apparently.
Nice.
Is Umamusume an intensive game? Really?
Maybe
Screen sharing is an intensive activity if you don't change your
settings.
quality off of source.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Constellations is gone. That guy blew up in real life.
Yeah,
in
that guy,
game.
he does that, doesn't he? Yeah.
I hope he didn't fall asleep.
Surely not.
The constellations is sometimes. I mean, it's in his name, bro. You see the stars, and it's like, oh, it's nighttime. Good night.
Is he in race 1?
Yeah, he is. Wait.
Okay. Yeah,
Wait,
that's fine then.
why are we 8 out of 10 in race 1, guys?
Uh.
Please don't spoil. :3. Watch stream, please.
Oh, dude, that was crazy. Pick just like we're just sitting here looking like, oh man, these guys are going kind of slow. I wish we'd start the race, and then all of a sudden we just see 3-4, and I'm like, wait, what? Why did the score update?
These players, bro. They don't know. They don't know what it's like to run a stream, bro.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
They really do.
It's crazy though that as first pick you got Christmas Ogre, and then Horse Girls pick 2, and then you also got normal Ogre. You know, like
Yeah.
that has
Yeah,
to
they
be
picked
illegal.
like who did they pick? They picked Red Mario and Curran, I think, right?
Yeah.
No. It was Taiki. Taiki Red
Taiki
Mario.
Red Mario.
Yeah,
I'm just
Um,
confused with the veto, I guess, and I don't know how this draft came to be, right? Like sometimes you look at drafts and you're like, wow, this is a crazy draft. What happened? And this is one of them. Really on both sides, honestly. Like
Well, basically what happened was, I believe Horse Girls opened up with the Hakodate 1000. And then keep in mind, Dropletto, their captain, was currently playing in another tournament while this was happening. Actively, he was in losers finals at this time. So they picked their second, Hakodate 2000 and Chukio 1600 and Nakayama's 1600 were picked. And then they defaulted to Tokyo 1800 because they actually didn't select a map because they're trying to buy as much time as possible for Dropletto to finish his tournament. So it defaulted to Tokyo. Then the Hanshin 2000 came out, and the bands came out, and they banned, I think, the Ari Makinen one. And then they at some point, Super Lucky Sleepers.
Tokyo was not a default, but Bosher was the one selecting maps. So it's not as funny as it could have been.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it did go down like the last second.
And also drop one. He won through losers. He bracket reset and won.
Oh, he did. He did.
That's pretty hype.
Yeah, I tuned in. Like I literally like tuned in while we were talking about it, and like you'll just see me like no context yell like, "Oh shit!" Because Dropletto he messed that guy up in Grants. I will say, he was doing something. He was getting on that guy's crazy style, and he won. So and then that's how it ended up. And I'm pretty sure, and I don't know, Dropletto can now correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure like they probably just went, "Wow, Nishino Flowers has pretty good growth. So yeah, I'll pick that," and then they picked it, and then they picked McQueen.
Well, I'm looking at the maps. I've gone through and looked at all the maps now. I think probably about half the maps are pretty good Nishino Flower maps, but I think if Horse Girls wants to make the Nishino Flower work, they need to not play one of their fronts. Because right now, assuming Seiya Sky gets played, which she might not, but if Seiya Sky gets played and Maru and Suzuka, then that's already 3 out of 4 slots. And there's a couple other pace chasers, like you have Curran, you have Fuji's, you have Air Groove, you have Ogres. All of those could be what's Schrodinger's pace. They could be late. But if they're all pace, then you're really competing for that 4th position, and that's the only one you can get because the other 3 are fronts. So it's a little scary.
Yeah, I'm just wondering though, because they just picked McQueen last, and this is a big loser in the Mant scenario.
So they did the same thing versus us. They just picked McQueen because it's their logo.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Yeah, this horse is like completely unusable.
Yeah, McQueen's not being played for sure.
It's a flag.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm super weirded out by the Suzuka pick because she's like not very good right now. Unless you are just doing that to sack yourself so that the sky gets shut down, or potentially you're playing a bit of prisoner's dilemma where you're just like, we're gonna pick the Suzuka, so they're definitely not gonna pick the Curran or not the Curran, the Sky, so we're not gonna actually pick the Suzuka because they think that picking Sky's bad, so we just psych them out. So maybe that'll happen. Anything can happen with Horse Girls, and when I mean anything, because they could blow up and die.
They looked really good versus Lovestruck. Remember?
Yeah, they look really good. I'm just saying they could also look really bad. That's just in the cards.
That's true.
Well, I will say this Hakodate 1000 is coincidentally a beautiful unrestrained map. Okay, so Suzuka could just go off there. Actually, a lot of these mile maps, she has a chance.
Oh,
unrestrained is a very fickle skill, but
yeah.
How many fronts? 4 fronts.
Oh!
4 fronts, 5 pace.
Whoa! Go back to that Nishino Flower. Go back to that Nishino Flower.
Give me a sec.
What?
Whoa! Wowza!
2 kilobytes. What's going on with 2 kilobytes?
We got a 2 kilobyte speed stat.
Oh,
wait, that's the air groove. Oh,
this is tragic.
Holy moly!
Some bad things happen in this match.
Dude, beyond that,
is
bro.
front Fuji.
Dude, what did you do? Why do you have 1200 power but that little stamina? What did you run? What?
Oh man, is this the questions you were asking when you were looking at velocity Zuma's last game? Jeez.
Jesus.
It's just wait. I mean, can we go to the career info tab because I'm actually a little curious for the air groove, the wedding air groove. Career info. Track Blazer 3633. Okay, yeah. So
yeah, that's just a normalized deck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a low roll.
Yeah, it's just low roll and then the races, right? The race
I'm
stats.
actually is Wedding Air Groove. What is her growth? I'm honestly not too familiar with that Uma. Because Kita-san and Shingo Windy is your only 2 speed cards. If you're like 0% growth, that
10 speed, 10 pow, 10 guts.
oh, that's pretty good. 10.
Yeah,
I mean, 10 speed
Her
is over.
growths are pretty good.
Yeah, it's still definitely. I mean, Kita-san and Shinko Windy is definitely not as strong as something like Kita-san NTR, Kita-san Fuku, right? So I could definitely see a 2-speed setup with just Kita-san, Shinko Windy doing a low roll like that. It also might have been just some spark mismatch. I did the same thing with the Brian. The Brian had so much power because I brought 11 or 17 star power and no stamp sparks, no speed sparks. So sometimes that happens too. You're just like, oh man, I brought way too much power.
This is a double S Suzuka, so I don't think this is Runaway. By the way, that
It's
looks like a
not,
man.
it's not.
Yeah, that's just regular front Suzuka. They're just running it.
Yeah, I mean, she has pretty decent aptitudes, and her growths are very good.
Yeah. What's her sprint aptitude? Is it just G?
Sprint is like D, I would think.
I think it's D.
Sprint C,
wow.
sprint C.
So, oh wow. So you could wow. So she could run every distance in this draft. Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Runaway in Sprint is actually just bad, so it's fine.
Well,
We I think a lot of people found that out the hard way on the Sprint CM.
Okay.
Well, because when you go and look at those cool things we call speed coefficients, sometimes on broadcast without explaining it. Oh, that's crazy. That's 2 kilobytes. Medium S. Turf
yeah,
S.
yeah, that's it's pretty good actually. You know what? I'd take that.
It can win.
Okay, let's not look at that. Okay. All right. Okay. Unyielding Spirit on the Ogre.
Oh, this Fuji is front. Okay.
Yeah, it's Fuji front.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We got some stats. I'm liking these. You can take these. It's okay. You don't have to hit 1K. You don't have to hit the 1200 wit. That's fake.
Oh, the non-cap speed on this actually does hurt.
It does.
Oh my god. Fortnite God 2016 Drop Leto has done it. He is looking competently good heading into. Wait, where's the gold skills?
Drake, where's the door? Where's the gold
doesn't
skills?
need those where he's going. Okay.
Why does he have 900 stamina?
Yeah, he also doesn't need that. But like,
wait, he
he's
brought
got
Rico Kashimoto. Wait.
Remind me of what the track pool on this one is.
Oh, wait. Medium S Miles.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it was
That'd be
looking
good.
good.
Also, yeah, there's like 2 sprints of this. Oh wait, there's 1 sprint. But yeah, this is not a stamina heavy draft.
Are there
Okay.
medium tracks at all?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, okay.
I think there were.
I think there's like 1 or 2.
Oh
yeah.
wait, this current is looking pretty good though.
Yeah.
The wit makes it a little Monka-S, but the skills are there.
Yeah.
She's
Also,
got cap speed.
wait,
A
is she
mile out.
groundwork? Why else would you go the non-standard distance, standard distance? Is this a groundwork current?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Wait, but how do you hit it?
Okay.
What are you
Pace Chaser
hitting
Savvy
And what?
and standard
inner
or
post?
non-standard.
Inner post,
Your
non-standard,
inner
or
post, bro.
standard. Look, we are inner post.
Shoot step, shoot step.
Inner post
Oh,
has a
Shroot
Step procs
Oh,
it! Oh my god!
Oh, that's true.
Oh, the technology is crazy.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really.
Okay, wait.
I was
We
thinking
gotta
of
like
that.
actually like figure out
Lord,
how we're
please.
gonna cast this one.
Please just move it off this air group. I can't see it. It's
No, okay, so
It makes me
Brickbat.
feel
Okay,
upset.
so well, let's alternate. Brickbat, Destin, and me, JJ. Okay, like those are the 2
Okay.
pairings, and then we're gonna alternate, and you 2 go first.
okay. Please,
All right.
just. I can't look. It's rough,
You need to apologize to Ridger after this.
bro. I think Richard needs to apologize to me. I did not need to see
I'm
that.
pretty sure. Wait,
coming into this
JJ,
race.
it's pronounced Ryder, right?
That's my understanding. Look, he's never corrected me. when I
Okay,
said
okay.
it, you know.
Well, I'm not one to ignore the English language, and that is a J in the middle of the word. So
Jay's silent, like the
Jay's
Jane
silent.
pterodactyl.
no, you can't just make up words and say the letters are silent. That's ridiculous.
That's not true. The J. Wait, the J and JJ. That's not silent. Oh.
No, actually, the first one is. You know,
Oh,
that's
it's
why-
actually-
that's why I put
The
two in
second
there,
one just
you know?
has a double proc. Is that what's going
Yeah,
on
yeah,
here?
yeah, it's just longer. You know.
JA.
Oh, this is why we got turned down for Smash. It's fine. Horses are in the gate.
Yeah.
The light's gonna turn red eventually, and we're off.
We're going to be off here. This is going to be a very, very quick map, and I don't think that was a groundwork proc. Doesn't look like it, but we do see that Saved Sky out ahead, which means that Angling Scheming is on the board. Again, this is not a runaway Suzuka, so the fight for first is a real damn fight for first, and right now these horses are neck and neck.
Damn, your decibels dropped immediately as soon as that gate opened. But yeah, like you said, we got the Saved Sky way out in front. Mario's way behind her. She is gonna have a lot of ground to make up. This is not a good redshift map. She might get a little bit of acceleration carryover, but it's not gonna be enough to matter versus Angling and Scheming. But Ogre pushing her way through 2 front runners. She's in 3rd with a 4-front lobby, which is pretty strong. If she has shooting for victory, it's gonna proc it. It's gonna be perfect.
And we'll see. We do see some of the abilities proc. That Ogre is going to be moving up. Marzensky as well, but the Angling Scheming is going to go the way of Saiyan Sky, who's now going to be holding the lead and maybe building some. You see a lot of distance, but that Ogre is going to be closing in. But the question is there enough distance? And that question is potentially looking like a no, but it is going to be neck and neck. Triumphant Pulse is going to proc for the Ogre. Is it going to be enough? The Saiyan Sky is still going to be there, though, holding the lead up until the very end. No! Ogre takes over at the very last second. Going to be nabbing that win. It's going to be Super Lucky Sleepers, the one to take first blood, grabbing the first win of the day in the series.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when we say Triumphant Pulse has solved Umamusume, it is not a meme. That that skill is crazy. Especially the shorter the track. So I'm very interested to watch it play out on the sprint tracks where Triumphant Pulse is going to take up like half of the entire late race.
Yeah, we are going to see a very, very interesting start. I mean, the double Ogre has been given away, and already it's going to be paying in dividends for SLS. Saiyan Sky, though, is going to be grabbing that second. The Marzensky, a far third, is going to put Horse Girls on the board, but not by much, and that's going to be a little scary. Scary way to start for the O2 team.
Yeah, I did see the acceleration orbs come up on the Ogre, so I'm guessing she does have shooting for victory. It looked like it was it procced around the same time as Angling and Scheming, so. And with how fast she was moving up, I wouldn't be surprised if she hit head on as well, because she was matching, like, Saiyan Sky wasn't pulling away, and she has a 0.4 versus shooting for victory just a 0.2, so it must have been like a really good timing, like nimble or head on in combination with shooting for victory, but I don't remember her skill list, so I couldn't tell you.
I believe the Ogre proc neck and neck.
Oh, yeah, that
when
makes
she
sense.
was coming around the corner.
I didn't think I saw it pop up on the side, but I was trying to pay attention to the orbs instead of the skill list, so that would make sense.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was actually just looking at the Hakodate 1000, and T-Pulse actually procs 50 meters into the final straight and just goes for like the rest of the map. It's actually pretty crazy. They come
Yeah,
out
this is
of
gonna-
that corner 50 meters to get locked in her lane, and then she just goes.
It's gonna be disgusting. I'm sad I don't get to cast it.
Wow.
Fun.
Chad just reminded me, Horse Girls are currently 1 versus 6, just like Dropletto's performance in the North American Strikers League. On his team, the Bozo Bunch. Wait, isn't he 1 in 6? He's not 1 in 6. I
He's
messed
not
him
1
up.
in 6. No, he hit.
Wait,
No.
My bad. Sorry, Bozo Bunch kind of has 1-6 vibes. I'm sorry, I'll say it.
I agree. Boza Bunch right now is not the same team in the Mega Strikers that I was once a huge fan of. Like, they just don't got that energy anymore. I miss when they were the up and comers and in the Freaka TV Invitational. And anyway, Hakodate 1000 JJ.
This is gonna be a quick one, okay? Like, Suzuka could unrestrained this map away. Honestly, I kind of want to see it happen, but I believe in our Soulful 0.45 Overlord Ogre cap. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Suzuka quite strong.
Does Christmas
Yeah,
Ogre have
maybe.
A sprint? She's number 3
That's
favorite.
a good question.
Oh,
I
B
didn't even
sprint.
check. Oh,
Holy.
Xmas Ogre has B. And what does OG Ogre have?
Well, I just saw she was number 3 favorite,
A.
so I was like,
Oh, okay.
oh.
Yeah, Ogre has A. So she's definitely in contention. You know, that's like the funny thing with these really short maps. Everyone's in contention right up until you're not. And the right up until you're not is a very short duration from the start.
Yeah, we're heading into this cursed map. Incredibly short, incredibly fast. It's gonna be Hakodate 1000. JJ, you mentioned Suzuka, but who else do you think is a threat, even though basically everyone's in contention?
Oh my goodness. I mean, in particular, I guess the Curran has a huge potential for the other team to really go off. Like, if Horse Girls is gonna win, I think it's gonna be through the Curran on this map, honestly. I mean, it's possible that it's also the Nishino, but I'm really liking the odds for sleepers on this map in particular. And there's gonna be that huge uphill for half of the starting map.
Power's actually going to matter here as everyone's slowly making their way up. It's going to be Fuji Kaseki at the start of the race, making her way to the front of the front pack, and that's a really good position to be in, especially when Sound Suzuka is the one who's not there. Air Groove looking for a mid game, but unfortunately, actually, when it comes to stats, the Air Groove is going to be the biggest contender on this map and this map only.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got that cat power, and she's going to be in the front of the pack. And, you know, that front pack is actually like where late surgers would normally be as we come around into the home stretch. It looks like OG Ogre is going to be in position for Triumphant Pulse. Budding Blossom does go off. That's a point for Excel. For Nishino, Ogre hits T-Pulse and Radiant Star, and they're going to be running it down together. Are they dueling? I can't tell. Beeline Burst just pulls ahead from the Nishino Flower at the very end. Just one more speed skill, just squeaking in.
Yes, what a clutch performance from Yunaka's Nishino Flower. The 2 kilobytes that could. And that's going to be important points on the board for Horse Girls. It would have been dire if Nishino Flower didn't place there.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to keep these scores close, and Nishino is really putting her team on the board right now.
I was about to say I just watched a hijacking, but it's a sprint. The race is so short, you can't really do your normal normal casting formula.
That was good because like you just can't. It's a sprint.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. But yeah, no, really good from the neck and the Ogre hit the neck and neck straight into T-Pulse, and then but the beeline burst. Just pulling out there, they both hit neck and neck. I thought T-Pulse was going to be the difference, but the beeline burst pulls her head just at the very end, very clutch. The 2 kilobytes that could. Oh, man.
Guys, I've been thinking this entire race, bro. Horse Girls' acronym is HOGS, but Riders on the other team. That makes me sad.
What? Right? Oh, also, I've been alerted by Julak that it is actually Ridger.
Hey, you guys can all fuck it. I can't say
wait, is it Ridger or Ryger? You actually.
We'll have to ask him because he's never corrected me.
Maybe in the winners interview.
Now I just feel bad, bro, because that means that, bro, Jay, you just been stepping all over him this entire time. You just
shit talked his Uma for 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, I did that, and also to be clear, like they apologized, and instead of being like, why are you apologizing to me? Like it was just wrong for me to say it. I just accepted the apology and moved on.
Wait, that's kind of criminal.
I'm a horrible person. I'm such a bad person.
Yeah,
correcting him. I thought you were gonna say you felt bad because him correcting our pronunciation means he heard all of your shit talk.
No, they didn't. Julak did in the chat.
Oh, okay.
No.
Shout out Julak.
They'll get to hear it on the VOD when they watch it back later. Is what I'm hearing.
My bad, boss. My bad.
We suck at this.
I'm a bully, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I was picked second in dodgeball and it shows, man. Oh fuck.
Second.
Yeah, because I'm a big guy. I throw hard. I play badminton.
Just cast the race, bro.
Okay. I don't know what map this is. What map is this? What map are we on?
Nakayama 1600.
Okay, Nakayama 1600. Okay, so we're in the miles. All right, so we'll see. I haven't seen too much from Fortnite God 2016, but that Dober did look pretty dang good. So I'm expecting to see a performance from this late surger at some point, even on the shorter maps. I think it's always a possibility. But it is still pretty crazy. This Ogre has had a pretty great performance, has gotten first and a second, which is a great way to start your series. So we'll see if that actually does continue on.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Ogre is just the GOAT. Best unique in the game. And I mean, she's SS, and there's a lot of S pluses in here. And I'm pretty sure that SS means you're just better.
Yeah, it could mean that. We did see the S plus Nishino do pretty dang good though, so anything's possible, I think. But I don't know if this is
you're right.
Nishino map. Yeah, this seems like I don't know. I don't read maps, but it's got Nishino map vibes.
This is a Maru map. Casino God will be the one to keep your eye on for this one. This is a slightly early, but still super effective redshift. Yeah, I mean, there's no way Maru's not going to be in top 5. That'd be crazy. So she's definitely going to be getting a 0.4 no matter what, and it'll just depend on if anyone behind her hits anything as well, or if Saiyan Sky is in front, then that's also going to be a big problem for the Maru if the Saiyan Sky's in first. Rod does beat a redshift in second, unfortunately. But the Maru looks like she's off to a little bit of a late start.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. We are going to see the Fuji actually going to be the one taking second place. Marzensky, it's a pretty big margin to overcome. Speaking of that, the Suzuka, who we haven't seen much of either, is also seeming to struggle at the beginning of the pack.
Yeah, and we see the Fuji Kiseki pulling up into first, which is very good for that Marzensky. If Fuji Kiseki hits angling and scheming, it's only going to be a 0.2 acceleration, and her Marzensky's redshift is going to be a 0.4. So that's a much more surmountable gap than if Saiyan Sky was the one in first place. So that's pretty good for the Marzensky, but that Christmas Ogre is pushing up pretty far. If she hits a good timing on her Festive Miracle, that's going to be a problem for everyone.
Yeah, and she's looking to be in prime position for this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a miracle. It's procced right there. That is a absolutely devastating time. The No Stopping Me as well, not going to be proccing for the Seiyun Sky, and there it is. X-Ogre running to the top. I swear I've seen that exact frame a million times before this CM. And that Ogre is going to be taking the way all the way through. Fuji Kiseki putting up a good fight. We do see some velocities up from the Seiyun Sky. Is it actually going to be enough? It's looking pretty dang close for what it is. But it is going to be Fuji Kiseki actually pulling out ahead. Seiyun Sky third place. And Christmas Ogre in second. Not actually winning the Seiyun or the Fuji Kiseki. Actually holding on the entire time. Despite a crazy acceleration. But I don't think any of that matters because that was SLS all the way through. That is a huge boon for that entire team.
Yep, that is a podium no matter what. That's feeling a little bad. That was a really good Maru map, and unfortunately, your Ogre hits perfect Festive Miracle carryover with full duration Excel. And your front is not getting Rod. And it's just, I mean, it's crazy because the Maru didn't even overtake the Seiyun, and the Seiyun hit no acceleration. The same was in second, right? So
yeah,
that is
rough.
pretty unfortunate. I would love to see what happened if maybe there was like a blocked situation that happened because the Maru did get the redshift. The timing went off perfect, and then she just didn't go anywhere. So I'd be really curious to see exactly what went down there.
Well, S plus, it is a stat check. What did that cap out speed and all that, all the check your bases sort of thing?
Saiyan wasn't capped.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I think what had happened was the Maru hit the redshift and went to overtake, but the Christmas Ogre had hit the Festive Miracle and was on the outside. And I think Maru was actually just completely boxed between Ogre, the inner rail, and Saiyan. And by the time Ogre had finally overtaken the Saiyan, I think her acceleration had ran out, so she just didn't get to use any of it.
Eek. And with an 11-point lead, SLS have a bit of an eek lead as we are going to our next race.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be back on Hakodate this time, but we've added an extra 1,000 meters, which is going to make a pretty big difference. This is now soundly a a C3 map, and only a third of the or a quarter of the map is going to be an uphill, leading into that final spurt.
Yeah, and taking a look at the rosters here, of course, what do you think changes now that we're on a medium map?
Well, this is not a Red Maru map, and this is not a Nishino map. So those two are pretty offline for this map in particular. So all of Horse Girl's hopes are going to be primarily on that Dober and Suzuka for this medium. If Super Lucky Sleepers can just block the Suzuka, and if Dober is unable to actually push up into position, they've kind of got wraps on this map, just on account of two Umas being pretty disqualified on principle of it being a medium and what excels are required to win.
All right, let's head right into it. I am more and more worried for the Horse Girls as these races progress. It does kind of feel like there were some missteps in the draft that have led to the composition not performing as well in the races themselves, even though the Umas built look pretty fine.
Yo, did every horse in that just have the same animation?
That's crazy.
That was crazy. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. All right, and we'll be starting soon on this race. I'm curious to see if maybe Suzuka could take the lead this time, or if we're just going to see Saiyan and Fuji fighting it out again for first. Suzuka does have the outer post, so she could prudent right in if she has that.
Yeah, it's awkward that this Suzuka, oh my god, just getting completely shoulder checked by the Fuji Kaseki there, unable to make her way in, and this Suzuka has been unable to take the lead in all of these races so far, always been behind the entire front pack.
Yeah, but looks like Red Mara actually got a late DD, and she did PP back in, so she is actually in contention for first here. And Suzuka is just pacing up and hitting some velocities, and is actually in contention. This is actually pretty surprising to me that Red Maru is fighting so well on this map in particular, when she's normally known for like all the inbuilt mile skills, especially in this kind of draft. And it's going to be Fuji and Suzuka up at front. And Saiyan is going to be completely out of contention. Both Ogres are in a good spot, and Nishino's in a...
Suzuka managed to overtake. And that means that Suzuka in first place, it's not the biggest of gaps, but it's looking quite good. You got to watch out for the Christmas Ogre, though, who is getting faster and faster as we speak. And it's looking like one of those shorter medium tracks. It's Constellations on the Christmas Ogre, looking to dominate this one, as the other Ogre is not too far behind.
Yeah, and that's just really Xmas Ogre on these medium tracks where she has basically guaranteed carryover perfect excel, and it's going to be, I think that was actually Suzuka in second, which is pretty crazy if she was actually able to hold on against OG Ogre, because she was really missing a lot of excels and speed skills towards the end.
That maneuver at the start, though, that had to be illegal. Like, Fuji Kaseki just tackled Suzuka to the side.
Oh, absolutely. She gave her the good old shoulder check right there. Yeah, and it's going to just be Ogre, Suzuka, and then Ogre again. A nice Ogre sandwich for the podium.
And that brings Super Lucky Sleepers up to a total of 21 points? Ooh.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, that means Horse Girls now are on podium defense. They got to start podium, but they got to start podium real fast. If they lose the next race, it's over. Like, regardless of the rest of it.
Yeah.
But
If-
if they want a shot at this, they need to get for second, third, like immediately.
Yeah, if SLS touch first now, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're on another 2K after this. I think it was Hunch in 2K, right? So,
Oh.
I mean, Hunch in 2K is a little bit different, right? That is a map where Red Maru does work. So there is potential there. Obviously, you know, Unrestrained, if Suzuka happens to be in first, can work as well. Unfortunately, Nishino Flowers Unique is going to be extraordinarily late on this kind of map. And you know, we really haven't seen Curran able to keep up with the rest of the pack.
Wait. Is this correct? Wait, is this lobby wrong?
This lobby is wrong.
Yeah, this lobby is wrong.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Hanshin 2K, not 2200.
Well,
Let's
That's
triple,
awkward.
let's triple check that real quick. Yep.
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 Well, regardless, you mentioned all the things that work. Unfortunately, where things work, Ogre just wins. So
Yes.
it's
Unfortunately, I think the win condition for Horse Girls is that Ogre starts failing some wit checks. And if she fails enough of those, it is possible she does not go off.
So
But
while we have this downtime, I actually realized something about the way Horse Girls is playing, like the draft in general. Like when Saya mentioned some missteps in draft, and I'm starting to realize that they are actually one of the few teams that plays by this philosophy of not generalizing.
Oh,
I kept wondering why it felt so off. And then I realized they picked one of every distance. And then it's like the Umas, like you can tell like this map in particular, like Hakodate 1000 is the Nishino map. And then there's like one other map that is the definitive Nishino map. And then like the Dober is specifically good on this one map that we picked, this Hakodate 2000 map. And I'm starting to realize that I think that might be more so what the issue like with this massive score difference is we're seeing a generalization from SLS where they have Umas with A sprint, A mile, A medium, a lot of generic skills that work on everything. Like it's on Professor of Curvature, those work on all distances, right? And I think that might just be what we're seeing here. It's just like a philosophy difference where Horse Girls wants to pick these maps and have these specific Umas win these specific maps. And they're spreading their resources too thin, I want to say.
Yeah, it's like Horse Girls are trying to hit like a home run at every at bat and like Super Lucky Sleepers are just scoring by just going for normal hits.
Yeah, because I mean, when you pick 2 miles, 1 medium, and the other team has a mile and a medium, then like realistically, you only need to win 5 out of 7 races if you do well, right? You only need to win 5 out of 7 races. That's where we're at right now is on race 5. So if you are in a situation like that, then like you can just build for mile and medium. And if the other team specializes like Horse Girls has, then you're generally gonna do better from experience with a lot of the season 0 stuff. Because I mean, this is a philosophy that I think we played out a lot internally in season 0 before the league went live, where a lot of people wanted to do specializations because it felt nice to be like, I'm the front runner, I'm the long runner. And then eventually everyone realized like it's just a more consistent strategy to try and make your Uma viable on as many maps as possible without griefing, obviously. Like you don't want to run sprint and mediums. But
yeah, I definitely like having 1 or 2 players that are really focused on a specific pick, but the place that typically comes up is when you have a stam rec that is way above the rest of the maps and you're actually playing it, and you'll normally send one player out there to go and get a podium, that way you don't lose and get like completely swept on the map as the rest of your team really fights for the rest of the maps, and that player should still be able to run the rest of the lobby. Obviously, when you get into a situation with Sprint, where it's a bit harder on a lot of Umas to really get that aptitude up, especially in conjunction with Medium, it's a bit more acceptable to have some people that specialize. But if you're really only having one player in it every track to win, you're really gonna have a rough time with that.
Yeah, so I don't know if Hogs is listening. I know for sure Dropletto goes back and watches the VOD because he made a really funny comment about the VOD last week, where he was like, the commentators were talking about if Hogs just don't own Taiki and that's why they didn't pick it, and he was like, no, I just forgot she exists. So if you guys go back and listen, I would definitely try and work on your draft strategy and try to move towards like a more generalization strategy. Which I know Dropletto was in the middle of a tournament, like you guys said, so there might have just been some miscommunication and someone drafting the maps that isn't used to drafting the maps, so that's pretty understandable too. But if that's a consistent thing, I can't remember what their other lobbies, other drafts have looked like, so I don't know if that's a consistent thing, but definitely something to look forward to. As the runners are in the game. Is it me and Brickbat this time? I think it is.
Yeah. They're gonna have the runners be taken off here. The fronts are gonna go to the front, and everyone else is gonna do their own thing, I guess. We do see the Fuji and Guy contest for the lead, but actually, wow, all 4 of the front runners are kind of right in front of each other's faces right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty even start. Doesn't look like anybody whiffed. No crazy late starts. We just got a nice, honest battle for front, and unfortunately, Saiyan Sky is really good at that. If your name is not Valentine Bourbon or Summer Maruzinski, Saiyan Sky is really good at getting in front and staying there with Escape Artist and all those other skills. But the Suzuka, just hitting skills, getting the wit check, pace ups. If she can get a 1 length lead, she just needs to pull a little bit further ahead of that Saiyan and she can get her unique. But without her unique, it's going to be pretty hard to defend, especially since Escape Artist I don't think is procced yet.
And the Radiant Star as well for that little bit of velocity as well. And remember, this is a potential elimination race for Hearst Girls. The Saiyan Sky cannot get first place. It has to be a placement. It has to be nearly a podium. We are going to see the No Stopping Me come through. Horse Girls needs to stay alive here. The view from the lead is mine is going to proc neck and neck as well, though, for the Ogre. Speedstar as well. That's a lot of velocity, and we're going to see T-Pulse probably join that as well. But as of right now, the win is not coming to pass. The Suzuka from Alpha Me is going to be staying ahead right now. We see the T-Pulse on the Ogre starting to make her way through, but the problem is she might not have enough race left to catch up. And yeah, the Suzuka, a clean victory, is going to keep Horse Girls alive for now, but not a podium, which means next race is absolutely going to be a podium defense. It's going to be very tough, as I think they have to. They're literally 2 points away from losing.
I don't know if anyone else caught it, but Festive Miracle actually procced very late into the home stretch. So that failed wit check that we were talking about actually did come to fruition for Horse Girls this time. Ogre did in fact miss proccing Festive Miracle at a relevant time.
No,
was it a Radiant Star Festive Miracle?
No, I don't know what procced it in the home stretch actually. I just
think it had to have
noticed
been
that
Radiant. I think it had to have been Radiant.
Surely he's not running Radiant on X.
No, there's no Radiant. It's 777, Shake It Out, Gourmand, and Preferred Position.
Shake It Out.
Shake It Out, yeah.
Shake It Out's the only one that procs late race.
Yeah, so unfortunately missing one of those 3 earlier recoveries. And he just got it from moving side to side, so.
But they're only 1 point away now. So
Yeah, any placement will do it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Look, every placement is good if any placement will do it. So this one's looking pretty hard.
I've lost from this position, so I will definitely say it's not over. If you look in my season 1, I think my second game of season 1, we were up 24-11 just like this, and we lost 24-26. So it can definitely happen. I don't know if it will, but it can.
Well, 24-25.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, 24-25. You're right.
Yeah, 1800 is a budding blossom map, to be fair. Unrestrained could go off here again. You know, I really like the unrestrained copium I got going on. I don't believe Maru works even as herself. Yeah, she would need a late proc, which is not happening as a front runner. So I'm just not sure who is going to be able to be the hero needed, because this is not a Dober map. So that Curran really needs to show up now. Otherwise, it's just going to be wraps for Horse Girls.
Yeah, we're reaching the final moments of this match here between Super Lucky Sleepers and Horse Girls, and looking dominant, but it isn't over yet. The podium defense looking impossible, but as mentioned earlier, the specialization of the Horse Girls is kind of biting them here when they're in this kind of a position.
You just need to smash a home run
Yeah.
twice. That's rough. That's real rough.
Tokyo 1800 on turf. This may very well be the final map of our set.
It's not going to be easy. We got to see the Suzuka perform, and so far she has not performed up to expectations. And of course, the Ogre recap, so consistent, especially the base variant. Grabbing a podium spot is going to be so reliable for Super Lucky Sleepers, but they gotta actually do it.
I'm only seeing one taking the lead actually come out here. Unless I'm mistaken, I think a lot of fronts missed TTL. Suzuka is off to the early lead, and she's really neck and neck with the Saiyan, but she seems to be holding on here. Oh.
But right as you say that,
Saiyan's gonna pull ahead. Gonna see the groove.
it's getting a little dangerous here in the front pack. Once again, the Suzuka unable to pull ahead meaningfully, and it's going to be the two fronts of the Super Lucky Sleepers pulling as 1 and 2 into the lead.
Yeah, and it looks like Fuji is just pushing up a little bit more, creating a bit more of that gap. But, you know, this time is the first time that Curran might actually be in position to go off here. If she can just push up past 2 more spots right now, she has a chance.
It's not going to be easy, but Curran pushing up here, looking for the Radiant Star. It's almost perfect. Radiant Star from Suzuka as well, but the front runner out of contention now, and the defense is looking impossible. It's Christmas Ogre approaching. It's Fuji Kiseki leading. It's Super Lucky Sleepers, the ones in full control of the podium at the moment, and Suzuka may try to run a little bit faster, but there's too many bodies at the front for Super Lucky Sleepers. It's going to be first, it's going to be second, and not third, as Curran does make it there, but it's an SLS win.
Yeah, that Curran was finally in position, and you really saw her surge forward at the end to get into that podium. But unfortunately, it's just coming a little bit too late at this point. And Super Lucky Sevens is gonna close out this game on map number 6?
Yeah.
6.
Double nose is crazy.
Guys, I gotta say it, guys. The 974 speed air groove has cleared over half of Horse Girl's team. That's rough. That's rough. That's damn.
Come on, man. They already lost.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just gotta kick them while they're down. All right, that's the mood I'm in right now. So
This is your chance, I suppose.
yeah, well, Jesus. Well, yeah, they exploded. That's rough. Damn, that's my expert analysis. This guy's got beat.
Well,
Couldn't put it better
I
myself.
guess more wise words of wisdom coming out here then are don't let both Ogres through and stop letting constellations play Ogre.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good analysis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
real. I mean, technically Constellation's an Oshi player, but it really is like my Oshi is Xmas Ogre.
Yeah, my Oshi is Xmas Ogre up until 2nd anniversary. How's it going?
Sometimes your favorite's just Landorus. I don't.
All right. Well, it's time for interview, so I'll ask around. SLS, who wants interview? I am being.
Yeah, send Ridge around, bro.
I need.
Yeah, send him in here so he can tell us how his name is said. Please.
But who else?
Yeah, but I think yeah, it is pretty crazy. This guy does run Exoguri every time, every opportunity, and unfortunately that is one of the 4 horses. And you've got like, I mean Constellations is probably the most experienced player on that horse. Notably inconsistent compared to the other horses because you need those skills, but well, if someone's gonna get it consistently, it is gonna be Constellations, and well, eek. That is exactly what happened.
Can we scroll down and click the match statistics? Because I noticed regular Ogre was MVP up until that final race, and I'm actually curious how close the point gap was.
Yeah, regular Ogre placed dead last in the final race somehow.
Oh, ouch.
Give me a
Yeah, I just
second.
want to know like how close,
Yeah,
like
what are those match stats looking like?
the
Point
individual
distribution.
out of 30 points, Ogre as a person got 19.
You know, that's still not as good as Cat Bomb's performance, unfortunately.
Damn, 2 Ogres combined could not beat Cat Bomb's perfect.
Absolutely insane statement right there. But you know, Cat Bomb was making a CM ace in that run, so it's a little bit different.
All 3.
Okay, yeah, that's an interstellar carry. That's a damn.
Yeah. But no, it looks like everyone from SLS contribute. Well, outside of the groove, right? But everyone else really.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up,
What's
Baker?
up?
You know, if you look at the stream, I sliced Brickbat in half for you.
Oh my god. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
So actually, how's it actually pronounced?
Richer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is Richer. We do call it Ryder because I started calling him Ryder and then
Oh, it's
everyone
your
just
fault.
picked it up.
It's your fault, huh?
Yes, it is my
Yeah,
fault.
it's fault. This guy.
All right. So,
I
fir-
take full responsibility.
so first of all, I guess Marma, what happened during the Saiyan Sky career? Because the speed not being capped, but despite that, managed to put up a 6-point stat line.
Yeah, I only got I didn't get any speed golds like past summer camp, except for like the final turn of the last 2 turns, and I didn't really have any megaphones past that point. But I got the fast learner hat, which I was very excited about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and worked out pretty well. Outran some other front runners. Constellations, self-proclaimed Christmas Ogre player who actually does play Christmas Ogre. Brickbat can probably say the whole like Mayoshi is Christmas Ogre thing. But you managed to squeak ahead and grab MVP of this match. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty great despite not having perfect proc on the medium map once, I guess.
Yeah, was it just like you missed a wit check on one skill and then it ended up being shake it out?
It was a late start into rushed, so I didn't get positioned to proc perfect that perfect recovery skill that I forgot the name of. So I had to proc it with shake it out, which is
preferred
really
position?
bad. Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, Brickbat, you want to ask Ridger a question?
Ridger, man, how are you feeling tonight?
This is like my 4th game of letting air groove. I thought I finally broke the curse of 0-point letting air groove with my last rank game, but then it came back. So like I don't know what to tell you. This Uma hates me.
Yeah, that's rough. I damn. I mean, what happened? Like, what happened? Did she like explode mid-career? Did she come out of the screen and say, "I'll
both.
kill you"? You cooked speed. Fair enough.
Ooh, I lost the Mile and Takariza Keenan in senior year, so that was funny. And then during both summers, let's just say one of the summer turns out to be used on a rest, is all I'm gonna tell you.
Ooh, yeah, that's painting a picture for me. Hey, I mean, hey, sometimes these 5v5s, the best thing you could do is be in attendance and cheer on your pals. Well, congrats on the win. Hey.
At some point, I just pivoted, being like, you know what, I'm just gonna cap power, and hopefully fist fight the Curran, so she never procs look at Curran and Nishino. Was the alternative.
That's actually what I was gonna say. Is in a lot of these races, like even though the speed stat doesn't matter until late race, right? So capping power, and then I think in a lot of these races, you were still in the front of that pace pack. I think you did a lot of work denying Nishino from being in position, Curran from being in position. So even though it's a 0-point performance, I think it's still that decision. If you actually made that consciously and aren't doing history revision to justify it, it was a good decision. I think it actually did matter. That was it's still a good performance, being able to block 2 entire Umas out of their uniques.
I mean,
it was very much so.
Yeah. Okay.
It was very intentional to be positioned that way, where we were like front Fuji and everything to clog up 1 through 4 as best as we could between the fronts on the other team. Like in the draft phase, that was very much what we had in mind.
Oh yeah, I didn't doubt that. I just I was curious more about the decision to pivot and go 1200 power, because I did notice the 1200 power. And I think you definitely could have gotten higher speed and sacrifice some of the power, but if you intentionally decided to go to 1200 power just so you could have that better position in the mid race, then yeah, that makes sense. That's a big brain move.
I made that decision when I was like 700 speed after second summer training, so I'm just like, okay, I'm not hitting anywhere near the speed I'm going to be happy with. I'm just going to fist fight the other pace, and hopefully I don't fist fight the wrong pace chasers.
Yeah, I think that mattered a lot here. So good decisions.
Yeah, and SLS, any words you want to say before we end?
At the Kika show, 4 out of 5 of us had Creek as the rival, and I would like for that to not happen next draft. That's what I would like next time.
I'd measure a McQueen at Tenosha Spring rival. I feel you.
Yeah, I had Major Bright as at Tenosha Spring. I lost with Goroman because it didn't proc.
Oh.
Wait, maybe this Tenosha Spring race is just fucked up, guys. Have we thought about that?
Yeah. I'd say, like, I hope next draft I could finally hit a high roll, but it's against velocity, so I don't know how happy JJ would be with that.
Ooh, who could say, man? Who could say? We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, I'll be rooting for you. I got to after what I said. By the way, which I want to bring up the fact that was you are a very calm individual. Where after I blasted you on stream for like 2 minutes straight, like you apologized to me, and then I accepted the apology and pretended that like you were in the wrong like continuously, which that was crazy. So I commend you for not killing me on the spot. I
mean, it's a low bro. In all reality, I should probably apologize to all wedding air group and air group enjoyers. I did your Oshi dirty with this performance. I'll say hopefully I can make it up to you guys, but like please I'm never choosing to Sumo for myself again.
At least we got to admire her face card with her beautiful ult the whole time.
That's true.
I think it proc once.
Hog Ridger.
Yeah, Hog Ridger. Yeah.
Well, anything the casters want to say before we disappear?
Oh, can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Mihono Bourbon.
Yippee! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Wait, shout out Cat
I have to say it to my Oshi. It's her birthday in my time zone still, so I get to say it.
Shout out Cat Bomb for dropping 21 points on Mihono Bourbon Valentine on Mihono Bourbon's birthday.
So true.
That's why he high rolled.
And also happy birthday to Wolf Scratch. And okay, I guess there's nothing left to say. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, mine was yesterday.
Goodbye.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday! Oh my
Bye.
god.
Happy birthday. Oh, belated.
Are we off?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye.
No.
Bye.